let's just talk about shit for right now and see what niggas we get in this bitch or some shit. You feel me? Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Got the I did have a question for you. Quick question. I don't know if you
Nah,
think
don't
it's gonna
start
be
it.
quick. You said what?
Nah, don't get don't
Okay.
let's see what
Where the
we get in.
motherfucking Henny at though? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Nigga, what the fuck you drinking on? Shit.
You already know I got that I got that mezcal.
I ain't never what?
Nigga said what? Nigga said what the fuck is that?
Hey,
Is a
I ain't never
mezcal?
seen a I ain't never seen a bottle from you.
That's because I don't really bring my bottles in here, but I got this bottle.
Let me see.
I
Put
mean,
that bitch on camera.
ain't no ad. I just want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? But this it right here, if you can see that
Oh,
motherfucker.
that nigga went to motherfucking Fries. They got the cheapest shit on the shelf.
Nah, this ain't fries. Total Wine. What you mean?
Hey, do you go to what's the other one called besides Total Wine?
Bevmo.
Okay, yeah. So do you go to Total Wine? Do you taste the liquor there?
Oh, the wine tasting shit or the liquor
Not
tasting
wine,
shit?
but you can do the liquor tasting.
Nah, I haven't done that shit.
So I went on Friday, nigga. This dude, one of the managers there, nigga, he let me taste some different cognacs, nigga. He put me on some new shit.
What do he put you on?
Man, dog.
Damn.
I drunk it the same day, fam.
Damn, that shit was like that.
I had just got a little bottle. You know what I'm saying? It was on Valentine's Day. Shit.
Yeah.
And Pete Gang, before I even say that, what you do for Valentine's Day? And I'm gonna let you know what niggas 20 years in the game do for V days.
Yeah. We ain't really go crazy like that. We kept it light.
We got any viewership in this bitch?
I can't see it right now.
So we won't know if we got views.
Say it again.
We won't know if we got views.
That's a good question. It's either a good thing or a bad thing.
Nigga, I don't think we got views because somebody will be like, "What up?" You know, somebody said something to it.
Yep.
Lord, let me see. I'll be at it. I'm going to the damn thing.
Oh yeah. I don't see nobody yet.
So we got 0 views, nigga.
Oh, you looking at it?
Yep. We out here butt naked. Hey, so I ain't even gonna. I'm gonna ask you the question when we get a couple in. All right. That's shit.
Let that shit warm up.
Yeah, let that pussy marinate again. I can't do it with my other hand because my other hand burnt. I got it on the fucking ice.
Damn. Was it? Is she a palm?
It was just the index in the middle.
Damn.
The middle didn't catch it as much. It was just the index because that was why I was going. It was the big pots where you go to because we was cooking mashed. Well, she was cooking mashed potatoes. I was just helping her, and that's when I went to go scoop that bitch to shift it around. That metal shit.
Flames your shit.
Felt like fucking Home Alone when them niggas touched the door.
When he touched the doorknob.
Yeah, what it do, Rob? What it do, Rob?
Rob, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in.
Yeah. I touched that motherfucking door.
Let me see if this showed me. Let me see if it showed me. Yeah, it showed me. So it told me everybody that's in here.
How many we got?
It tell me right now. It's only Rob.
Yeah, I know.
He said, I know. Oh man. Rob, where you been, man? You missed the last few pods. Been working? What's going on? Oh, he said 3 people watching.
3? Yeah, yeah, that's me. Hey. It's me because you looking at it too. Yeah. That's what
no, but hold on. What account you on? You on your personal account?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm on our shit. So my view don't count. He said closing on the house. Congratulations. Congratulations, my brother. What side of town?
Man. You still at BOA?
BOA. The fuck is that?
Bank of America.
Oh. BOA. Yeah, it's still only show him watching.
Mm-hmm.
What side of town you on, Rob? You got one of them trash ass games on over there?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, he said he's
Still at
still at
BOA 10
BOA.
years now.
Oh,
Damn,
he
House
in
Live
Glendale.
Stadium.
He in Glendale. He out there. Them Glendale streets.
Yeah, I'm watching this trash ass game.
Which one?
Dallas.
Well,
Well,
it's
I won't
close.
say trash. I just it's 103, 104, 96. I just like Kyrie, so that's the reason why I watch it. You know what I'm saying? He my favorite player in the league now.
Yeah.
He about the only nigga game I can watch, man.
Hey man, I've been watching old boy with the that be showing the old clips.
Oh, the old head nigga.
Bruh,
We talk about the old head.
I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like
But
the
you gotta
guys.
understand though. So hold up. Some of
What's
the
up?
shit he says is true, but we gotta understand.
What's up?
He's only showing bad clips of when they do bad
I
shit.
know, but it looked
We can,
bad. It
but
looked
but we can
horrible.
show bad clips of Kobe, of Mike, LeBron, all the goods. You know what I'm saying? All the
Mm-hmm.
greats, even fucking Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? You can
Mm-hmm.
see bad shit of a lot of motherfuckers, fam.
I don't know, bro. I feel you. I get what you're saying. Like he's showing bad clips, but them shits look, fam. It just, oh my god, man,
Yeah, they was unathletic then.
as fuck. Like it's not even close. The athleticism, the bruh, that shit is crazy. I'm like, look at these dudes. They can
That's why
barely get off the ground.
that's one of the reasons why Mike is recognized as one of the GOATs, because he was like one of the niggas that came in and like changed his shit. And it's like, oh, you look like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he could play in this day and age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
another one of the reasons why it changed. It's like, damn, nigga, the shit you was doing, it was shit that the niggas wasn't used to seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Facts.
I see why he's one, recognized as one of the, the GOATs.
Yeah. You got the line pulled up over there?
Yeah.
What is it
Let me
showing
see
you?
where we at.
Because I still only see Rob.
It says, so now it shows me, well, it don't tell me the names, but I'm pretty sure it's just me, Rob, and one other person.
Okay. It's showing me 4 in my on our platform.
Oh, for watching now started streaming 7 minutes ago.
Got you. Okay.
So you take away me and Rob. Who's the other 2 people watching? If you don't mind, just tapping in the chat. We're just trying to see how we.
Jackie is one of them. I know that for sure.
Okay,
I don't know who the
goddamn.
other one is.
Who the last long ranger?
Oh man, you might have been right. You might have been right earlier.
Not necessarily.
Might have been right.
I mean, it's just it's hard to gauge. We try. Now we back. Now we
Hey,
down to
you
3.
might have been right. So far, you're right.
We're not.
I'm gonna say that right now.
We ain't about to. I just you gotta just. It's just that click. When you get that click, so that was another thing we should have said. So even when I don't want to do YouTube at all. So it's like a thing you supposed to hit for the to get a acknowledgement that motherfuckers is, I guess, going live, kind of how Facebook do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
You see
another
what
thing we
Rob
probably
said?
gotta advise.
Yeah.
Huh?
You see what Rob said?
I ain't see that.
Fuck it.
It,
You
it
know
was
what?
going out on Leah. We was going out on Leah Rob just to see where we was gonna be at. It was it's a testing 1, 2, 3 type of thing.
Mm-hmm. This is what we about to do. Hold on. See what that do. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and I did have that question for you. Let me pull it up right quick. So who you think is the top 5 next gen in the NBA?
Top 5 next gen.
Once Bron is gone, once Steph Curry is gone, once KD is gone, who else hanging on?
Steph. You said Steph,
Yeah, I
right?
said Steph. Once Bron,
Kawhi.
Steph, KD, Kawhi, who else?
I guess you could say James and PG.
Harden, yep. Harden, George, yep. Once they gone, I'm talking about next gen, young guys. Who you
So
think? Who you think next up? Top 5. I can give you my 5, and you
I'll
can.
give you 5 too.
You got 5 right now?
I'm gonna give you 3. Then after that, I'm gonna figure out the next 2.
Okay. What you got?
I got Luca number 1,
Okay.
Anthony Edwards number 2, and I'm going in order.
Okay.
Number 3 is Shea Gill.
Okay. What else you got?
Like, I guess we could say Ja. I guess you could say he's in that next gen, right?
Yeah.
He has to be.
Mm-hmm.
But he on the cuff, so I'm gonna bump him to 5.
Okay. So you got Luca, you got Shy, you got Anthony Edwards, and you mentioned Ja. So
Ja's at 5, and at
you
4,
got one more.
okay. I got 5. I'm gonna change the whole order up. I'm still gonna say. So here's the thing. I gotta just. I know this. I always gotta elaborate.
Mm-hmm.
Because Luka is not an American player, he would never be the face of the league.
That's valid. So does the same apply to Giannis?
So let me explain that. I've never seen a non-person that's not American being the face of the league, and this is not me knocking on them. I just don't know if they would do that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's valid, and I think that applies. So let me ask you: does that apply to Giannis?
Somebody said they missed a question.
Trav.
What was that? Oh, let's redo it. We can redo it.
So Trav, we asking this a little pre-pod. We haven't really started the episode yet. Because we actually on YouTube, but we fired up the Facebook because I don't think everybody got the memo about us being on YouTube. So I asked him what's the top 5 next gen NBA players. Once Bron is out, once Curry is out, once KD, Harden, Kawhi, Paul George, all of these guys that are relatively in the same class, they are out of the league or towards the end of their careers, who are the next 5 to replace them and be the guys? So far he
Okay, so
mentioned.
no. I said I'm gonna change the order. Let me change the order.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
Change
gonna
the
go.
order.
So I got the 5. I'm just adding the person. This person going to 1.
Okay.
Light skinned boy. Old boy from Celtics. I can't think of his name right now.
Celtics.
Yeah.
Tatum.
The light skinned boy. Yeah, Tatum. He's number 1. Tatum. So it's all the ones. All the other 4 I said. I know.
Tatum a little older, but go ahead. I'll give it to you.
He's not. You think so?
He's
but he
late
gotta
20s.
be. So you understand though.
I'm talking about under 25.
But he's about to reach into his prime where he has the rights right now to take over the league.
He should have been did it, but go ahead. I'll give it to you. That team is stacked, bro. There's no reason Boston shouldn't have won a title by now.
He haven't got his big contract yet either, though.
What that got to do with them winning the title?
So I'm saying it in terms of he's a part of that gen, though.
You think so?
How old is he? Let's see.
I think he about 27, 28. He over 25 for sure. Absolutely.
He's 25 on the dot.
Oh, he is? Okay. All right. So he qualifies.
So he qualifies.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He's
Damn,
won.
I thought Tatum was older than that. I don't know why.
Yeah. He just got out of Duke like 4 years ago. It seemed like it because he played against Bron.
Right. It seemed like he'd been in the league for a minute.
He was one and done though.
Mm-hmm. You're right. He came out early.
So
you're right.
So I go Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
I go Luca.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Edwards, Shea, then Ja.
Okay. Oh, Trav put Brunson in there and Joker. How old is Joker? Joker old, right?
Nah, he's not that old. Yeah, he is kind of old. He's been in the league a little while, but
because he ain't kick up until like a
yeah
3 years ago.
Yeah, because he was in the league. What's his Joker? What the fuck is that?
Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, Nikola.
Just type in Nikola and his name gonna pop up.
Yeah, he 30.
Yeah, Jokic. Oh, I mean, to your point that you made earlier, the NBA is probably not going to make a foreign player the face of the league,
Right.
For marketing and all that other shit. I don't know if they can kind of cross brand that. That's a valid point because, like you said, we've never seen it done.
Right.
So I think it would be tough. And Nicole is not. He don't got the personality to really pull that off.
He already said he don't want to be the face of the league.
Yeah, he's not marketable.
Yeah, I know he's 29, but that's pretty much 30, big dog.
Trav trying to get him in there.
I'm not saying he's nice because he probably. I ain't gonna put him as the best person in the league right now, but he's definitely a top player.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player, but as far as marketing and branding and all that, he doesn't fit the mold.
Yeah, he don't even like giving. He don't even like talking after the goddamn game.
He don't want to do the press game shit or none of that. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So,
I mean,
if I had to say anybody though, if it was one person, and I know you're gonna give we ain't got your order yet. If it was one person, it would be Anthony Edwards. If you said give me one person, I would go Anthony. Because that nigga, he looking like he got like Kobe, Jordan, T-Mac, like all them niggas in his game, fam. And it hasn't been kicked in yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't tapped into his his down,
his killer mode.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once that shit tap in, like, oh my God, fam.
So my 5 includes pretty much everybody you and Trav mentioned. Except Brunson. I didn't mention Brunson. The other, my 5th. So I'm gonna go Shy. No particular order. Shy, Luka, Anthony.
No, I need an order from you. Don't do that.
All
Don't do that. I gave you an order. Give me an order.
This is in terms of ability or in terms of like face of the league? Huh?
Give it to me however you want. What up, Kodo? Give it to me however you want it. Pause.
Shit. I'm gonna go in terms of ability, bro, because I value that more than marketing and all that other bullshit.
Right.
I'm going Anthony Edwards, number 1. I go
1.
Huh?
You said 1 overall?
Yeah, 1 overall. I go Luka 2. I go Shy 3. I go Jokic 4, and I go Halliburton 5.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I think Halliburton got to be in there, man. They got a good young team out there in Indiana.
You took out Ja, right?
Huh?
You took out Ja.
I had Ja in there, but I took him out because he's been fucking up off the court.
And you took out Jason Tatum too, right?
Yeah, man. I don't trust Tatum. He can't be trusted. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like Tatum. He's a hell of a player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking his ability to play.
I understand everything you're saying, so you even gotta elaborate that shit.
Because I don't trust that dude.
He got the game. He just don't got
like what are you doing? I don't understand
He's kind of like a Paul George. Got everything, but don't.
I think he's more talented than Paul George.
No, I get what you're saying, but Paul George, before he broke his knee or whatever the fuck happened.
When PG was at Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay, before the injuries.
Yeah, and then after that, he like just he's still good, but he just don't So I feel everything you said.
Trav said Halliburton is interesting because I don't think he'll ever be a number 1, but he'll always put up good stats.
Be a number 1? He's number 1 right now.
We'll see. Number 1 in terms of what, Trav? Like best in the league or
number 1 right now. Yeah, because he's the number 1 on his team.
Yeah. You said what's up? Oh, Kodo on YouTube. See, Kodo followed directions.
But I don't think he did YouTube first though.
He probably didn't.
Because it says high Twitter finger Kodo at the bottom.
Say it again.
It says high Twitter fingers.
Oh,
Kodo.
yeah, Rob.
Who put that?
Rob put that.
Oh, Rob put that. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
Fucking man. Let's go ahead and get into it, bro.
Blast that shit up.
Yep. Welcome to Against the Grain podcast. This is episode number 12. We are your host. I am Terrence Thompson. This is my guy, H-Town, a.k.a. B. Murr from the third, over there repping the Black History Month. If y'all can see my background, it says Central State. I don't know if y'all can tell. It's kind of shrunken down a little bit, but that's my alumni. That's where I went. That's where I graduated from. My boy Trav, I know you recognize that. My boy Brandon Swain, if you out there, I know you recognize that. Any other Marauder alumni watching this, y'all can see that. But yeah, man, we repping that. But we appreciate y'all tapping in, man, on this Thursday. We know we're a little off schedule. It's been a while. We was on last Monday. We had the Dodge Valentine's Day, and then this week we had the Dodge your son's birthday, which was yesterday. We celebrated his 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Keon, even though it was yesterday. So we back with y'all Thursday night. Next week, hopefully we're gonna be back on schedule on Wednesday. And
we definitely back on schedule.
You said what? Definitely back on schedule.
I'm supposed to be hooping right there.
Oh yeah, it is right. That's right. Thursday. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Nigga, I was going back and forth. I was about to make up a lie and tell you I wasn't. So came up, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So you was a healthy scratch tonight?
Hey, I did. Hey, I almost was. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, damn, I want to hoop so bad. And then we got this little chat. Niggas was like, everybody, fam, the last Thursday's been dry as hell.
Yeah.
The day I can't go, everybody ready to go now. Nigga, I was like, I swear to God, I'm like, Treese, I want to tell this nigga I can't make it.
You was going back and forth.
And then I said, you know what? I said, I ain't gonna do that because I gave him my word. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do my call. I swear to God, those are my exact words. I say, it took me some time to get to this point, but I say, you know what I'm saying? That would be fucked up on my part, man, just for my own, what I want to do when I got somebody else and the obligations that we did agree upon. Mm-hmm. And I dodged it yesterday, so I said, nah, I'm gonna go ahead, lock in, get it going. Let's go.
Yep. Tori, what's good, Tori? See you on the YouTube. Hey, I'm gonna try to toggle back and forth between the we live on both. We on YouTube and the
Hey, so while we here, while we here,
what up?
If who's ever on Facebook, so this is what we trying to do. We trying to get this shit strictly to YouTube. We was on YouTube for like the last 20 minutes until we tapped into Facebook and we seen everybody come over a little bit more. If y'all can like put a reminder, I don't know how to work YouTube, but to try to make your notifications come when we go live on Wednesdays at 7:30, the same way you guys get the notification on Facebook. Can you do that to your YouTube? We trying to move this shit strictly over YouTube. We trying to, be YouTube based. We know it's early. We're just trying to see what we can do and how we can, grow our pod strictly to YouTube. Again, next season, when we do in this shit, it's gonna be a lot different. We're gonna try to make it better for our views, even though we only had 8 and 10, 12, on certain nights, sometimes maybe 5. We appreciate everybody who tap in.
Yep.
But next season it's definitely gonna be better. I promise you that.
Fact.
We're gonna have a good guest, a top guest. So we'll keep y'all posted with that. But we appreciate y'all. Just try to set y'all reminder, a little ding on YouTube for Wednesdays at 7:30.
Fact, definitely. So Trav added to his point regarding Halliburton. So
what did he say?
He said Halliburton won't lead a team nowhere, which is why they traded for Siakam. I don't necessarily agree with that because I don't think Siakam could lead anybody. He didn't lead Toronto to anything before they traded him or before he got traded, however you want to position that. But I don't think – Siakam's a good piece. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely not a leadership guy. He can add to whatever you got, and I think Indiana has an excellent young team with Halliburton, Siakam, Mathurin, Miles Turner, or Mathurin, however you pronounce his name, Miles Turner, and then there's another guy I'm missing. So I think they got a good team.
We'll be talking baseball season.
We're
going to talk baseball on opening night. Opening night, we definitely going to talk baseball. I promise you that.
Baseball.
Is that Kodo saying that? Who's saying that?
Kodo.
Oh, yeah. Hey, opening night, yeah, open night, Kodo. Make sure you tap in.
Yeah.
We're going to definitely take that shit off on opening night like that.
Yep.
We want to tap in with every goddamn thing, Basketball, we ain't really even tapping into basketball. It was just was a pre-par question, man, that T had. So we ain't even really tapping into basketball until probably playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about the
How
All-Star game?
There it is. So let me break that off, man. That All-Star game shit was trash. It was very trash. It was tough for me to watch it. I still tuned in just because you thinking you're gonna get, back when Jordan, Kobe,
Iverson.
even when LeBron first, all those days. You think that's what you're gonna get when they had on their home team jerseys. You remember that? Those are days I miss. You know what I'm saying? Those was the days. Those was the great days. My opinion, and I wrote some shit down. Here we go. Let me get my phone out real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I got one hand tonight. I'm a little fucked up. I burnt myself cooking tonight. Yeah, I'm terrible. If you was to ask me, you said how I feel about the All-Star game, what I think they should do.
Yeah. How do you fix it?
Saturday. So you can still do I don't know how they do it. I didn't even watch Friday. I know they got the celebrity game and something else like what is it? The new school versus the old school, some shit like that.
Well, I don't know if it's new school versus old school. I just know they do celebrities. I don't know how they divvy it up.
Oh, fuck you.
Who you talking to?
Somebody, I'm pretty sure that's called a game.
Like, what the fuck? What did I do? Why you say fuck me?
So Friday you can stay with the celebrity game.
Okay.
This is how I think they should do it on Saturday. Saturday, I think it should be you keep the 3-point, you lose the skill contest. Leave that shit is done. That shit
the skills joint.
Yeah, leave that. Let's keep the 3-point contest. The dunk contest. I know it's a sad thing to say, but that shit gotta go too. Gotta go.
The dunk contest?
It gotta go. It gotta go, fam.
Damn.
These last 2 to 3 since Levine and
Adam,
what's his name?
Gordon.
That shit been dead, T. It's been dead, fam. How many years ago was that? 3-4 years ago?
A couple of years ago. It's been a couple of years now.
Well, this was back when he was still in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? And
Gordon was still in Orlando. Yeah.
So that shit is dead. So unfortunately, it gotta go. Put that shit to the back end. Unless I know if you give your input about it, I'm gonna let you have that. So I ain't even gonna say. I'm just saying, gotta go from my standpoint. I think you may have something to say on that from when we talk last, maybe. So I think the 3-point contest gotta stay on Saturday, and this is what I'm just saying for next year, because next year still it's gonna be in the Bay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is what I think they should do. I think the 2 greatest 3-point shooters in the NBA is who, in your terms?
And right now,
Steph. So who is the other person besides Steph? Who do you got? I got my person. I just want to see who you gonna say.
Ever?
No, right now in the NBA.
Oh, right now? Dame.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So you go Dame.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so look, this is how I think that it should be. It should be Steph and Sabrina, right? You feel me?
Okay.
Versus Dame and Caitlin Clark, because she's coming in the NBA, in the WNBA next year.
Like that.
I'm sure she's coming out. So you should have a 2v2.
I like that.
And see who wins.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That'll kick it off after you do the regular 3-point shit.
Okay.
Then do Steph and Sabrina versus Dame and
Caitlin Clark.
And you know what I'm saying? Those are because I'm pretty sure she's gonna be the next best shooter in the WNBA.
For sure.
I haven't watched her in a while, but
she about to light the WNBA up.
Yeah, she about to take that shit. She about to be the face for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't gotta ask that for the WNBA.
Yeah.
So I think that's how they should do that. And then Sunday, you ready for Sunday?
I'm listening. I'm reading these comments, but I'm listening. They still talking about Halliburton. Go ahead.
Okay, so we got we got a top. Let's go top 16. So you got to start this maybe at like. So what time did the championship? It started at what? 6:45 wasn't even on time. It didn't start at 7:00. The All-Star game, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna do away with the All-Star game. We're gonna start this at 5:00. What I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
You get
I'm listening.
top 20. You get the top 20 people in the NBA, right?
Okay.
The top 20. You got one side. It's gonna be West over here, East over here. So you got the full court. You're doing half court 1v1s of the top 20 of the top 10 on the East. On this side, you got the top 10 on the West.
King of the court.
1v1s. king of the court, first to 5 points. And then whoever's the two dogs at the end,
square off.
gonna battle it out. We're gonna go to 11 because it got to be like a odd number, right? Should it be an odd number?
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing 1v1, yeah, it's usually 11.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, fuck it, go to 21. Just go to 21. Fuck it, 21, 21, and whoever wins $5 million. So it's the incentive base to help everything out. That way you're gonna get everybody playing hard. You know what I'm saying?
It should go to charity, but I hear you.
I mean, fuck a charity.
No, you can't say that.
Not fuck a charity, but if you want me to play to my full potential, then we could do $5 million to me and $5 million to charity.
Okay.
And then that's how you get niggas to play hard. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not for LeBron's, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be kind of, he probably, because he didn't even play he played like the first 5 minutes of All-Star game and he didn't shoot up no more. But he probably, if you do a 1v1 type shit, he may play hard. Like that may bring the competition out in that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The viewers will go back up because then you see the best versus the best. Mm-hmm. You know, duke them out, dog. And I think that shit will. I think that shit will liven this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that'll be my take. That'll be my take. So send that shit to Adam Silver ass, and we'll see what we get out of that shit, dog. Because I'm tired of this bullshit. Like, damn, we didn't get these niggas wasn't even running playing no D, fam. Like, dog, I remember,
fam, Luka and Jokic, them niggas was playing volleyball all the way down the damn court. They just sitting there watching them. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Bro, shit, bro.
They said Adam was pissed off too. Adam Silver was pissed off.
I'm sure he was.
You know what I'm saying?
That's bad, bro. It's a bad product. That's a bad product, bro. Like you said, man, I'm cool with the 3-point contest. All that other shit, throw that shit in the trash. The Rising Stars, trash. Celebrity game, trash. Skills challenge, trash.
Celebrity keep that. That shit was fun.
You gotta get better celebrities. Get celebrities that can actually hoop.
That shit was terrible.
Micah Parsons out there damn near scored 40 points. He was just bullying motherfuckers. That shit not entertaining, not to me. I don't know if anybody else found it entertaining. I didn't see that. I was like, what is this bullshit?
I found it entertaining just because I'm like, oh, he can actually kind of hoop though. Because he was hitting some little shots though.
I don't know. They did Chris Brown dirty. I don't like how they did Breezy. I'm be honest with you.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
Here's why I don't like how they did him. If you weren't gonna let him play, don't even reach out to him. What was the point of fucking contacting him?
But it's not the NBA. It's not the NBA though. It's Ruffles.
It don't matter who it was.
Ruffles is a big brand. So if your sponsor say, "Yo, I don't want this nigga," the NBA has to acknowledge that. Say, you know what, man? And I know it's fucked up. I get it.
You don't think Ruffles knew that before they signed off on it?
Probably not though.
How would you not know?
Because they probably didn't know who they was bringing in until they seen the final list. When they seen the final list, they said no.
I'm not rolling, bro. You just said it's a big brand. You have to know. You get the list. Here are the list of celebrities that's going to be on the list on the court.
They probably did not know at that time, though, fam. We don't know how
I'm not buying that. I refuse to believe they had no idea.
Okay. Hey.
And Ruffles came out and made a statement and said it wasn't them.
Right.
Why would they come out and say that?
The reason why they said that because then Team Breezy, pretty much all women and some men said, fuck that shit, then we ain't fucking with y'all, nigga. Y'all at the bottom of the bag anyway. We won't eat you nasty motherfuckers. So they had to come out and try to, they like, oh, well, we didn't say that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen a nigga crack open a bag of Ruffles in a minute. I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, the only time Ruffles streets eat Ruffles, that's the only time I see that shit. So
I mean, they good, but I'm just saying I ain't seen nobody with the blue bag in a while. That's all I'm saying. But listen, man, I refuse to believe that they were in these meetings and they saw the list and saw Chris Brown. I'm sure somebody highlighted his name. Yo, Chris Brown. We want to make sure y'all see that Chris Brown is on this list. So when you see him, acknowledge it and say, okay, I'm good with that. Let's sign off on it. Don't sign off on the shit and then whatever backlash you received prior to, now you want to go back and say, oh, it wasn't us. We didn't say you shouldn't be in the game. And then the NBA saying they shouldn't be in the game. So who the fuck said it? Somebody lying.
we're gonna shift gears, but we stand on the same thing. So you think, and this is just my question to you. You think everything Chris Brown did that night, whether he was in the right or the wrong, do you think he should be forgiven? That's my question to you, though.
Do I think he should be forgiven? I don't. So
because that's pretty much what it's saying. Ruffles is like, we ain't fucking with that nigga. He did whatever he did that night, and Rihanna, I know she came out and said, I guess she started the fight and she hit him first, or however it went down. But I guess it's your same mindset though. You say even if they hit you, you should be able to, I guess, not hit them back. That's
defend yourself,
right? So he did whatever he did.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it should be forgiven? Because obviously, it's a lot of people out there still haven't forgiven him. I want to know your take. Do you think he should be? I know
I think so. I think so. And one of the main reasons is Rihanna herself not even tripping.
Okay,
they cool now. They done squashed that shit. It's over and done with.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Can I ask you this question?
Yeah, of course.
And I want you to understand, and I'm not saying anything about the sponsor. I know this is kind of, whatever. But if Rihanna was your sister, would you forgive Chris Brown?
If she was my sister? So
right.
Let's acknowledge the fact
that after that you give me a yes or no, then after that you could give me your hoorah. Yes or no, would you forgive him?
Hold on, my cousin in here. Rita, what's good, Rita? I ain't seen you on here in a minute. What's good? What's up? She on the YouTube.
Hello, Rita. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being on YouTube. We greatly appreciate you. I never met you, but hello, Rita.
If Rihanna was my sister, bro, that's a tough one, man.
No, just answer the question. Would you forgive him? Even if your sister forgave him, would you forgive him?
Bro, that's tough.
I don't want all that.
It's tough, man. That's tough because you know how I am when it comes to that shit. So it's different. It's different looking at it like, oh, he had a domestic dispute with Rihanna versus him having a domestic dispute with my cousin or my sister. I'm looking at it different. Like it's two different things. I don't put those things together. I'm looking at it from two different lenses. That's the only way I'm giving you my honest answer right now. If I'm looking at it from, oh, him and Rihanna had a little dispute and they whatever, yeah, I think he should be forgiven. But if you touch one of mine, somebody that I consider family, I'm looking at it differently. And I think that's a human way to go about it. I can't avoid that.
I like that. I like the point you gave, but you got to understand, a lot of society and a lot of women won't. I get, so it's going to be a lot of black women that say, yeah.
Be careful speaking for women. Be careful.
I ain't gonna be careful. I'm gonna say my opinion because I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. You could not like me. You could say fuck me. You could come at me, nigga. I don't give a. I would never. I ain't gonna be careful. I'm gonna say how I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna feel how I'm gonna say. Yeah, you know.
We know you don't give a fuck.
I don't. But I'm just saying. So it's a lot of women who don't tolerate that because they've been beaten up bad and won't forgive that. So Ruffles is thinking about it from that standpoint. We can't stand behind that shit. Same way nobody has ever forgave fucking Ray Rice. The only people who forgive Ray Rice is football people.
So here's where
Am I right or wrong?
You're wrong because your opinion is based on speculation.
And we see damn near whenever people was trying to fucking bring Ray Rice in, every nigga, it was fucking signs all across the fucking world where they was not tolerating that shit.
Right. But you're trying to speak on behalf of Ruffles. If Ruffles felt that strongly about it, they would have stood up and said, yo, we don't want Chris Brown representing our brand. What's wrong with saying that? That's how you feel.
Down, though. All we're doing is speculating. We don't know how it went down.
That's what I just said.
But no, I'm saying in terms of the NBA. So the NBA, they probably bring out their list, and then they probably sent it to all their sponsors and probably say, yo, if you're not fucking with it, then there it is. And then that's when Ruffles said no. And then that's when the email went back to Chris Brown, like, unfortunately, you can't participate. And I don't know why the NBA put it out there that it was Ruffles, which that is trash as fuck.
Yeah, you snitching.
Like, you put people out there. But however it is, though, we don't know how it went down. We only assuming how we think it went down. We don't know
exactly.
How it went down.
Exactly.
So
let's be clear.
Ruffles is saying we're not fucking with that.
Ruffles is saying we're not fucking with what?
With Chris Brown because of what they feel he did.
That's not true. We don't know who fucking with who or who not fucking with who. Ain't nobody willing to step up and say, yo, we was the ones that said no to this. Ruffles ain't do it, and the NBA ain't do it. But somebody is lying. Somebody has to step up and say, yo, we didn't sign off on this, whether it's the NBA or whether it's Ruffles. Point blank, period. Don't try to hide behind the bullshit.
We ain't gonna never find that out. As you see, that shit is dead.
That's trash. If that's the case, let the nigga play. If y'all not willing to step forward and say, yo, we're the ones that said Chris Brown can't compete in this All-Star game or this celebrity event.
That's a good point.
That's all I'm saying. If y'all can't come to, if y'all not man enough to step up and say we didn't sign off on it, then let them fucking play.
But you know what happened is they seen that they got that backlash and they like, fuck it, nigga,
it's gonna be backlash, bro. It is what it is. It's Chris Brown. This shit is gonna be attached to his name forever. For as long as he lives, whether I forgive him, whether you forgive him, or whoever forgive him, this shit is going to be attached to him. It is what it is, bro. He can't fucking get away from it. Even Rihanna herself came out and said, yo, I'm good. I forgive him. They still shitting on him. And this is years ago. He cannot get from under this shit, bro. It's a black cloud that's just hovering.
So just because hold on. So just because a victim forgives a person of any situation, that means everybody else should forgive.
No, we're talking about two celebrities that have massive
status. That's relevant status.
Very relevant.
I'm saying because of if the victim forgive, then that means everybody else should just say fuck it.
No, you have your own opinion, however you want to feel about it.
So what's the point of saying Rihanna forgave him? That shit is irrelevant then.
Because these are celebrities. These are celebrities. That's why it's a difference. They both have massive fan bases.
You see that's how you look at it now. You know that's probably where we're going to disagree because I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm cool with that.
That C word. Motherfuckers and people. Fuck them.
Let's hit these comments. Oh, my cousin Heavy.
Who said my poor baby? Is that Montrese? That sound like her word.
No.
Who is that?
You know who that is.
Oh, that's Shantia.
Yeah, you already know Shantia gonna ride.
I think he should have. I ain't gonna lie. He should have played. He would help it. Him. Who else could hoop? Him. Romeo. Like niggas like that should be in that motherfucker.
Cole. J. Cole can hoop. Dirk can hoop.
Yeah. All
Gilly can hoop.
But they probably didn't enter their name too, though. You know what I'm saying? It probably got to be something towards it when you got to enter a name. We don't know how. We don't know the
business. We don't know the business behind it. We don't know the bag they offering. We don't know none of that shit. And it's Indianapolis. Who the fuck want to go to Indianapolis to play in a fucking game?
It's still an all-star game because it's a national.
It don't matter.
Game.
It's not
a prime time game.
It don't matter, fam. That's not a desirable fucking location. Nobody's. It's February in Indianapolis. It's cold as fuck. Don't nobody want to be out there. They dropped the ball on that. They should have had it in Miami. Next year it's going to be in Cali. I bet you it's going to be a completely different turnout. But don't nobody want to go to Indiana in fucking February.
It's not the NFL though. So it's not like the NFL where they look at how they going to have the Super Bowl type shit. But for the All-Star game, every time it's been in Dallas, and when they had it in Dallas, it was snowing like a motherfucker. It's everywhere. They don't look at it in terms of the weather how it is because it's an indoor thing. They're not looking at the what happens, like the events that happen outside the game. They don't care about that part. It's about just the city. So you have to be able to. H gonna be drunk. That's fucking thing. Maybe because my finger fucked up. That's only because my finger fucked up.
You on the clock.
But yeah, so the NBA don't look at it in terms of that, dog. They try to, if you're able to meet the requirements to have an all-star game. Look, Milwaukee, they put their bid in for it, and the NBA denied them today.
You fucking right. I would have denied their ass too.
No, but it's certain criteria they not meeting though. So if you meet the criteria,
why?
It's not fucking weather though. I honestly don't remember when I read through. I just skimmed through, so I didn't really see. I didn't go through the part where.
Don't nobody want to go to Milwaukee for an All-Star game. Don't nobody want to go to Indiana for an All-Star game. All these small markets. Don't nobody want to go to, bruh. Don't nobody want to go to.
But motherfuckers
who
still
wants
go.
To fucking be in Indiana?
They still go though. It was packed in fucking Indiana just now. So you can't say that. You can't say that.
All right, we'll see next year when it's in Oakland. I guarantee you that shit gonna be completely different. Damn, you throwing them. You going crazy over there.
Damn, my finger is fucked up, man. You have no idea. This bit burning, nigga. I'm telling you,
ain't got no motherfucking. No
I got this
motherfucking
little, I got this little ice pack right here. That's the only thing that's keeping this bitch warm. I'm at water now, so I need some ice. I don't want to
Damn.
eat a fire right
You
now.
better call
Hey,
on somebody. Bring
see,
you some ice.
I will in a minute. But here we go. Here we go. I got a question
Yeah.
for you.
Hold on, we ain't done yet.
Okay, good.
I
Shit,
got one more for you. A matter of fact, we only 45 in, brother. Don't rush it.
we're not
Hey,
even
quick question though.
45
Quick
in. We
question.
like,
Quick question.
talk to me.
What's a good fit for Justin Fields? You think he should stay in Pittsburgh if he can help it, or try to push to be traded somewhere else so they can get whoever the fuck they want to get? It's a lot of rumblings going back and forth. He unfollowed Chicago. They said he's been following some of the Atlanta Falcons players. I don't know if that's an indication of him being traded to Atlanta. I think that could be a good fit for him. But what do you think is a good fit? Pittsburgh, they let Trubisky go. They saying they're going to try to, huh?
He got let go?
Trubisky out of there.
Oh, for real? I didn't
Hey,
even see that.
Trav, a Pittsburgh fan. Trav, if you still on, confirm that for me. But I'm pretty sure Trubisky is out of there.
So this is how I look at it. I got just
Because they still got Mason Rudolph.
yeah, right. The only place I want is either two places. Either he stay in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just get this shit off. Either he stay in Chicago, or the only other place I want him in is in Pittsburgh with old boy. What's the receiver name? What's my dog
Pickens.
name?
Pickens.
Kick, whatever the fuck his name is. What's his name
They got
again?
a nice little core. Pickens. George Pickens.
Oh yeah, I am fucked up right now. I'm fucked up.
Already.
I'm on the Henny.
Uh-oh. Tree said, I got something for you, babe. I don't know. Hey, we not even. Hey, we not.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Miss Judy, if you on right now, I don't want no coochie, but only my finger fucked up. My shit, that shit ain't even gonna help, nigga. I can't. My hand fucked up. And this shit.
Better wrap that motherfucker up.
And she know how that. She know how I feel. She know how I feel when the hand fucked up. But
all right, so yeah, you said Trubisky gone. He confirmed it. So yeah, he out of there.
If Trubisky is gone, that's not what she meant. Oh, laugh out loud.
Oh, okay.
Well, what you got for me then? Let me know. Shit, to help me. So here we go.
He need that shit now.
Here we go. So I wouldn't mind seeing him in Pittsburgh help the black coach out, because I'm tired of that 8-8 bullshit that everybody giving him credit for. I'm tired of that. He having a winning season.
He keep going 500.
Yeah, I'm tired of that shit. So I think if he
you can't go 500 no more. You can go 600.
Yeah, right. So what is that? What is that now? Is
it 9-7?
What is that? What percentage is that? Is that 60 or 60,
I don't fucking know. It's 53? Over. It's a tad over 500. I don't know. 650. Shit. That's a credit score. God damn it. He barely approved.
Oh.
What? You got something right now?
She's doing something.
Hey, so Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh is a good fit. I think Atlanta is a good fit.
No, I don't want to see him in Atlanta.
Why not?
Because that means he's going back home. So when you go back home, sometimes you're not focused.
I don't think that's the case with him, bro. He just seemed like a more down-to-earth guy. He don't seem like a high-maintenance, flashy dude. I don't get that from Justin Fields. So I think he'd be cool at home, at the crib, honestly. Especially with those weapons. Bijan Robinson. You got the tight end. You got Pitts.
Pitts.
You got the receiver, Drake London. And then who knows what other pieces they can acquire. They got to get that defense together. Oh, that motherfucker. Well, I don't know what she got going over there. You over there grimacing. You're going to need another shot of that Henny. God damn it. But he said we're not going to tolerate that disrespect. Hey, Pittsburgh, I think would be a good fit, though. Honestly. With the weapons he got. Pickett ain't it, man. I'm going to tell you that shit right now. God damn. That shit hoit. That shit don't hurt. That shit hoit. You fucked up.
So,
he done forgot what he's talking about. Nigga said,
I do apologize to the views. But as far as
that's your shooting hand too.
Yeah.
Ooh, you out. Yeah, you out.
It's gonna be good next Tuesday. I'm back. I'm back. I'm cash with that bitch.
You out of there, man.
Look at the guy hand, nigga. Look at that shit coming, baby.
You out. 6 to 8 weeks. I'm about to scroll that motherfucker across the bottom like Against the Grain podcast.
You a damn lie.
You go
but
6 to 8 weeks with a burnt finger. This motherfucker.
That do feel good. I don't know what she gave me. It was some type of burn pad.
She came through with the remedy.
Yeah, she went to the store real quick. Hey, but so I would love for him to stay in Chicago though. You get but from Ohio State though. Look, he got Ohio State and you got other thing on the other side.
DJ Moore.
Come on, fam.
Okay.
I would love to
still trash, but okay.
Who's still trash?
The defense, but okay. And you competing. That's a stacked division. You also got to understand that. You got Green Bay and you got Detroit, and Minnesota's hit or miss, but that's a stacked division, fam. He got a better chance in Atlanta.
Hold the fuck up. Hold up.
What happened?
LeBron not playing tonight, nigga. They just came off an All-Star break.
Yeah, he out.
Get the fuck out of it.
This nigga hate LeBron. You just found that out?
How do you street clothes, bro? You just can't.
How he street clothes and Anthony Davis is dressed to play.
That's off topic. That's off.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Hey, let's finish this up because I got something else I want to ask you. So Pittsburgh.
Next, I'm next. I gotta get you next. I wouldn't mind either one. You see, those are only two. I don't want to see him in Atlanta though. I don't want want him to go back home.
Okay. So Pittsburgh it is for you.
But it is a good fit though. I forgot about Bijan being there. That should be. They could.
Texas.
Huh?
How you forget about the Longhorn being there?
I ain't no Longhorn fan.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
It's crazy though, because my next question gonna kind of contradict that. But
okay.
I wouldn't mind either one of those three teams though. I would even say Atlanta. I don't want him back home though, but he probably be focused and want to show the league that he was that guy, because I know he's that guy. That's my personal opinion. I think he could be one of the top niggas in the league. It's just
absolutely.
Sometimes when you done had OC after OC after OC, head coach after head coach after head coach, that shit is not good. Same way with Baker. You know what I'm saying? You need that you need that shit to be stable. You know what I'm saying? For shit to grow.
Facts. What's your question?
So it's a 2-part question. You ready for this?
Right.
The second part, if you get wrong, I'm slapping the shit out your ass.
Yeah, okay. Imagine that.
Why? What's wrong with that, nigga? You know the fuck I am.
If you dream about it, you better wake up and apologize.
All right.
So
here we go. You ready?
What you got?
Do Reggie Bush deserve his Heisman back?
Absolutely. No.
Okay.
Question.
Hold up. It's a 2-part.
Okay. What's
I
part
heard
2?
you said absolutely right.
Oh, here we go with this shit. Because you knew I was gonna say that. So go ahead.
Should he even won the Heisman that year?
Ooh. So off the top of my head, I'm gonna say yeah, but I know you gonna go. So he wanted the same year they lost to Texas. Huh? He wanted the same year they lost to Texas.
Yeah.
But they don't account for that.
No, that has nothing to do with that. But
okay.
Vince Young was second in the running.
Okay. I'm gonna go Bush.
So let me just give you this. I'm gonna give you stats this year. That year, just see if you still agree. You may still agree. I mean, I'm just asking. So Reggie Bush that year, he won Heisman.
Yeah.
187 rushes for 1,658 yards, 15 tutties. He caught 31 passes for 383 yards, 2 tutties.
Okay.
Which so I get, but so I get those are some great numbers, but it's what he did in those numbers. Like the shit he was doing was spectacular. And
hold on, was he a sophomore or junior?
Junior. He's the same year as Vince.
Okay.
That shit was like some of the shit he was doing was crazy. So I get it. So when you go to the eye test,
yes.
And at that time, USC was getting all the love from
they were stacked
the last year. They was getting it from the last year,
from the year before, right?
And Texas was always number 2 on the list as the number 2 team, and they was getting underlooked because it was USC, you in California, Hollywood, blah blah blah.
Right. What's Vince's numbers?
Vince's, he threw for 3,036 yards, 26 tutties. He threw for 9 picks. He rushed. He had 150 attempts for 1,050 yards and 12 tutties.
Ooh.
So that's all I'm saying. That shit, he got under fam. That shit is not fair. He damn near had the same fucking rushing yards. I know it's 600 off, but he still threw for 3,000 yards. Nigga, I'm in college back then. We gotta understand it's two
You
different
have a
college.
you have a compelling argument. I
No,
will say that based on those
I,
numbers,
I
based
got
on the
I got a
fact
damn
that
good argument. That's a nigga.
based
Fuck what you said. That's a damn good argument. My nigga should have won that year, fam. Did we got fucked? The only reason why he got fucked, fam, again, it's Hollywood. It was USC at that time, and the way Reggie was running that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of that shit was crazy. Some of his Russian shit was stupid. I'm not gonna even. I ain't gonna take away from his greatness. I don't want to do that just to make Vince Young, get the love. And granted, I'm being biased because I was a Longhorn fan. Vince Young from Houston, I'm from Houston, but I'm sorry, those numbers right there compared to those numbers, I can't. I wouldn't have gave it to Reggie. That's just
what's
me.
even what's even more impressive in Vince Young's case?
Talk to me.
I can't name a receiver that was on that team.
Fam, you can't. I can because it was my team, but none of your niggas was nobody.
You ask you ask even like an avid college football. I mean, I consider myself that, but most college football fans will not be able to name a receiver that played during that year that they beat USC in that championship game. I can't name one.
They would say names and then you'd be like, no, like, damn, that wasn't that year. That's what you would say. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't be sure. Yeah.
Right.
But USC, you can name their players.
The only person who may be able to name one person may be your boy Trav, because the person they drafted was from Texas. And he was horrible. So he probably would say, like, shit, we had that nigga and he was.
Who you talking about?
Lyman Sweetie.
Oh, Lyman Swede. Yeah.
He was good at
He had Lyman Swede.
That was his best receiver, his number one receiver. Number one guy. And he wasn't even a top guy.
Oh my God.
So
yeah, that's crazy. But like you said, man, it's USC. Bush was electrifying, man. He had the plays that just was just like, damn, he out there going stupid. Looked like he just got a joystick. So
he was. And I had to go through so much shit. I even went back, I'm like, fuck. So I even took it back to who was their best win against. Their best win against that year was against Notre Dame.
USC?
When he
the Bush push.
The Bush push. And Vince Young's best win that year was against Ohio State when he beat Troy Smith.
Ooh.
So
I think that's more impressive too.
You gotta go to dog. But again, it's because it was Reggie Bush, USC, Hollywood. I get it. I don't take away from it, but I just think it is a biased opinion. I still think Vince should have won.
And the craziest part about that?
Talk to me.
Despite the numbers, they gave it to him only to take it away from him.
Right. Right.
Bruh, that's fucking insane. Because, I mean, like I said, that's a valid point you just made. With the numbers, with the supporting cast he had, nobody really knows who these guys are, and he was able to get them to the national championship. Not only that, he beat fucking USC, and he was the reason for it.
Beat him.
So to do all that, bro, not win the Heisman, they give it to Bush, and then for Bush to get his shit took. Now, granted, I feel like they should give it back. That's a whole nother story. But they took the fucking Heisman from him.
It's not a whole other story because that was my question, though. So I know I asked you this question, but let me get my shit off first before you give me your shit, because you said they feel. The only reason why I feel like they shouldn't give it back is because at that time it was in the rules that you couldn't have done it. So you violated protocol, fam. I get today's day, everything is acceptable. But at that day, and I know you're gonna probably bring up Johnny Manziel, everything he did, but he's white. Unfortunately, you're not white. You're a black nigga. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, fam. You can't try to, be like, oh, that's what it was. Miss Rita, hold up, we gotta come. She said, why did they take it? They took it because they supposedly they found out that he had a house that was bought by him going to USC, everything like that. What he was, a house, a Mercedes Benz. It was other shit.
He was getting paid under the table. His family was getting money.
Yeah,
Back during this time, it was illegal to do that. Like you couldn't,
you couldn't get no shit.
Yeah,
Like
you couldn't do that. You
you
had to
had
be
to be a
just like
college
every other
student.
student athlete. Get your
Yeah.
ass in the library, get a job, work in the caf, hand out some food, make your little money, on campus. But that wasn't the case. And that's not Reggie Bush. I mean, let's be clear. For those that don't understand, Reggie Bush is not the only athlete, and Johnny Manziel. Those are not the only two athletes that ever got paid. Huh?
Everybody. If you was good,
Yeah,
nigga,
they would. Yeah, if you was any kind of good back in college during that time, you was getting money under the table. That's just it is what it is, and that's the reason why it's legal now. Like they just pushed for it, and I think I think everybody's in agreement that college athletes, especially at that level, at a high level, deserve to be paid because the universities have made so much money off the backs of these athletes, selling jerseys, selling merchandise, ticket sales, motherfucking TV contracts, all this shit. They've made billions of dollars.
Though the universe is still not putting out money though. It's not the universe. Yeah. It's everybody that just love the boosters and all them niggas. And that's still fucked up. The universe is still they ain't gotta put shit out. That's still not fair, fam. They ain't gotta put a dollar out unless they want to, and some of them be like, "We're gonna give our team some money." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you got boosters that's stepping up, saying, "Hey, I got the money." I mean, they doing the same shit they've been doing.
Right.
Ain't nothing different. It's just legal now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they took the Heisman, Rita, because accepting gifts, basically.
I don't think he should get it back though, T. At that time, it wasn't legal though, fam.
I think you should, man. It's the same thing with jail, bro. They legalized weed and they start letting niggas out of jail. When they legalize weed, it's the same shit.
No. They didn't let out everybody out of jail, though. They let
Some people got let out.
The minor niggas, the minors.
Yeah, but it's a work in progress.
Impacts, you know what I'm saying? They got out, but
not the kingpin. Who?
Big Meech.
I mean, he's a kingpin. I ain't talking about them.
So and Reggie Bush was the kingpin.
I mean, he's not the kingpin. Whoever was serving him was the kingpin. They don't get reprimanded. But they don't get any kind of penalty. Whoever was handing out the money, where they at?
Why should they get fucked up? You shouldn't accept.
That's illegal.
No,
how you gonna say
it's not illegal? It's not illegal for me to give it to you. It's only illegal for you to take it.
No, back then, okay, to my weed reference or my drug reference, whether you sold drugs or you purchased drugs, it's illegal, right? Okay. So the niggas that's supplying the gifts and supplying the money, they should have been held accountable too, to some degree. How you gonna let them get off scot-free?
Absolutely.
That's bullshit.
You gotta say no.
How you gonna fault the kid? He 18, 19 years old, coming up from nothing. What, are you gonna turn it down?
Got to.
And you using this money to coerce these kids to come to these universities. They're coming from nothing. Their moms and dads ain't got shit. Half of them coming from broken homes. They don't have nothing.
So you can't put them on the kids because the parents was getting shit too. So don't just say the kids. The parents did.
But the parents not going to be penalized. Ain't nobody penalizing the parents. They penalizing Reggie Bush.
Hey, fuck that damn trophy. It doesn't even fucking matter. That's why I don't even give a fuck. Everybody know he's the Heisman of that year. So why the fuck does that matter? Fuck that trophy. Go get a fucking repellent, whatever the fucking guy. What's the shit? What's the word? Fucking a replacement of the motherfucker. Go get the shit made, nigga. Shit, fuck it, nigga. You got the money.
A replica? You can't get a replica Heisman.
Why you can't?
Because I earned that. That's my shit.
Well, you got it in your house now. Go get one. You got it in your house, and that's the one you want. Everybody
I'll be mad as hell. They took my shit, man. Give me my motherfucking Heisman, man. I earned that motherfucker.
He did.
That's bullshit.
You shouldn't have got it, but okay.
All right, so this ain't really a question, man. It's just kind of something I want to touch on, get your opinion on. What's going on with the comedian beefs, man?
I had a half a bottle on them.
Oh yeah, you've been hitting that motherfucker. You've been hitting that hoe.
What's up with the comedian beef?
The comedian beef, man. What's going on, man? Ever since Cat went on Club Chase.
I'm gonna tell you. You ready?
Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Cook. I'm gonna let you cook.
It's your fruity in the booty.
Even though you burnt yourself early, I'm gonna still let you cook.
Okay. Hey, it was a question I had on this sheet. I wasn't gonna ask your ass. You on fire now. You on fire now. Take
I
that,
done
motherfucker.
fucked up.
Take that one. Take that one. Take that one. But to answer your question,
What's up?
it's your Fruity and the Booty uncle.
Who you talking about? Shannon.
Your uncle.
What he got to do with it?
Because he's enjoying this shit. He's seeing all these black people going. Look, you gonna let me cook or what? Let me burn myself again. Then let me burn myself again.
You about to at the rate you going?
Right. Let me do it then. He got these black people going against each other, and he's enjoying it. I get it's making himself money, but all he doing is wanting to keep going because throughout the Monique interview, now he asking for Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey to try to come to his show. So all that's gonna do is to have them come give their views on it, and then it's just gonna keep going where it's just a back and forth thing, bro. All he doing is just mixing that fucking bullshit, fam. He's not putting a stop to it. When he first started the show was to come on there and explain maybe how you got to where you at now and all that type of shit. Cat did start it, but now he's nickel the bullshit, and I get that it get views. I don't want to take too much away from it, but now he's milking the shit, fam. Stop doing what you pretty much doing is black on black crime. No matter if you take your time and take the bullshit out, fam, he's doing black on black crime, fam. And the reason why I say that though, because motherfuckers getting mad at each other, and it's nothing but black people because they coming off his show and he's asking this shit. And the question he's asking, he's egging the bullshit on. That's my opinion on it. It could be my dumb ass take on it. Sometimes I'm dumb, but that's the way I look at it. I think it started with Shannon Sharp because he could put an end to it and go back to how he was doing his motherfucking show.
Bruh, Shannon Sharp is just a platform, brother. All this beef, well, first of all, let me say this, and then I'm gonna respond to your point. I think all this shit is made up. All this shit is scripted to me. This is all bullshit. I think this is just a ploy to get comedy back to the forefront. It's a sad ploy. It's unfortunate that they got to stoop this low to get comedy to be relevant because other than the Instagram comedians, motherfuckers wasn't checking for none of these people. People wasn't checking for Monique. They wasn't checking for Cat Williams. They wasn't checking for none of these dudes. All of a sudden, Cat comes out, and now it takes for him to expose certain people to get the spotlight on him and get the spotlight on other comedians that he mentioned. So I think it's bullshit, to be honest with you. But to respond to what you said, all this shit, if it is true, all this shit existed prior to Shannon Sharp having a podcast and a platform for people to come on there and share their story. Whether they do it on his podcast or somebody else's podcast, it's going to get done regardless. Why not have Shannon Sharp reap the benefits of that? I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest with you. It could be a way for them to bring their story to the forefront and say, yo, this person wronged me, that person wronged me, this person call them motherfuckers out, and that can provoke conversation. And say, yo, let's squash this shit. This is shit they've been talking about for years. It ain't like this shit just happened. Monique brought up some shit from years ago. Kat brought up some shit from years ago. All of them, they've been dealing with this shit for years, bruh. So this could be a way for them to say, you know what? Everything is out in the open. Let's quit the bullshit. Let's talk. And let's clear it out. And now we done. We on decent terms. You may not be on good terms, but you're going to be on better terms. Any improvement, I'm good with that. That's where I stand on it. I don't think it's necessarily him black on black crime. I don't look at it from that perspective. That's kind of crazy.
And I get you saying that. But then when he's talking to Monique, then he's like, I hear what you saying, Monique. And then he's like, you know what? I wish I could get Steve Harvey back on the show. So now what he want to do is go back and reverse because now everybody else that came on and say what they said. Now he wants Steve Harvey to come back on the show after he already did to pretty much go at what they saying. So all it's going to do is just keep fucking going. So that is black on black crime from a black man that is keep doing it. You can't shake your motherfucking head, T. That is exactly what he's doing. Why do you want this nigga to come back? He came on there.
Bring them all on. Bring them all on. Bring all of them on.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
it.
came on and said what he had to say. Now you want the nigga to come back on to boost
We gotta
your
respond.
view. Hold up. Yeah. So now what that's gonna do? Show is gonna boost his views more to what he gonna say, nah, she's lying and blah blah blah. And then it's just gonna be this. And you
But
got a
H,
black no. And you know, H my ass. You have a black platform, and all you doing is making these niggas go edit, fam. Non-stop. Like, stop that bullshit. And then you
know
have
what
Mike
you missing?
Epps ready to come pop your motherfucking ass because of the bullshit you saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know what you missing in all of this?
I don't give a fuck what you say.
This what
But
you
I'm
missing in
listen.
all of this.
I'm gonna
You
listen
ain't
'cause
gotta care. I'm gonna still get my shit off regardless of whether you care or not. This is what you missing in all of this. These are grown ass adults, bruh. These are grown people. These are not kids.
Right, but they
if you don't want to go on the platform and respond to what somebody else says, you don't have to. Nobody's making you do that. They're doing it because it benefits them as well.
I get that, but he's asking for Steve Harvey to come back now. Don't do that.
But Steve Harvey don't have to come back.
Right. You are absolutely right. But by him saying, I want Steve Harvey to come back, now he just want the bullshit. That's all.
And he don't have to feed. Steve Harvey don't have to feed into the quote unquote bullshit.
Yeah, I don't like Shannon show. You goddamn right. I don't like his show. I don't like his motherfucking ass because he don't stand for us, and I don't like that shit because all he doing is black on black crime. What is crime or not? Because it's not crime, but he's just making black people look fucking silly. It don't fucking matter because he could say fuck it. He ain't trying to break a resolution to it or nothing like that. All he doing is, and I get it's for his pockets, but I don't like the shit. So you ask my opinion, so I'm giving you my motherfucking opinion. Fuck that nigga on everything that he's doing when it comes to that bullshit with that fucking comedy beef. Fuck that shit. Nah, try to bring a solution. Don't just bring all the bullshit and like, oh, well, I want to hear Oprah's story and I want to hear Tyler's story and then I want to bring fucking Steve Harvey back. Nah, fuck that, bro. I don't like that shit.
How you know?
Bring a solution. Not a long he's a black man. He ain't said on his show. Then I watched the podcast of the last comments that been on there. He ain't trying to bring a solution to it.
How you know he don't have a long game?
I don't give a fuck about your long game. Fuck
you
that
can't
bullshit.
Say that. You can't say that.
Well, then
you don't know what the plan is.
So here we go. Right now, I'm only listening to what's been put out there for me to listen to. If his long game is different to what he's presenting now, I'll come back and say, hey, cool. I like the way you did that shit. But right now, I'm not liking it. You asked my opinion, and right now, I'm not liking what he's doing to present us black people out there. All you're doing is making these niggas go at each other. For what? Why?
I don't think he's making people do anything. You don't have to go on the fucking podcast. Nobody's saying, yo, you're going to get in this podcast or I'm going to fuck you up. You can decline to go on the podcast. They doing it because it benefits them as well. Monique went on that podcast because it benefited her. Whoever goes on the podcast, it also benefits them. It's not just Shannon Sharp. It puts them in the line. The fact that Shannon Sharp is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, it also benefits them to go on his platform and get that viewership and get that audience.
I understand
it works hand in hand, bro. It's not one-sided.
I understand.
You don't have to go on there.
I do understand
at this
that.
point.
But when he said that he wants Steve Harvey to come back to pretty much go against what everything Monique is saying, that was a problem with that. When he said them words, then he wanted fucking Oprah and Tyler Perry to come on the show. When he said those three people, that's when I said, okay, I'm not fucking with this shit. That shit is bullshit. Then I get it.
He wants them to respond to what Monique is saying. If she's calling people out, bro, you got to understand. Like she went on the podcast.
So
you're not even listening to me.
I'm not. If they come on the podcast, do you think they're gonna say? Oh, you know what Monique was saying, we agree with? Or are you gonna say, nah, what she's saying is bullshit?
Bam, you have an option to respond or not respond, regardless of what anybody says, man. Monique called these people out. She mentioned people by name. So I don't see anything wrong with Shannon saying, yo, I want Steve Harvey, Tyler Perry, or Oprah to come back on the show to respond to what Monique is saying. She called them out. He didn't make her do that. That's Monique saying Steve Harvey da-da-da-da-da. Oprah this, Tyler Perry that. She made it a point to call them out. It wasn't Shannon Sharp. You can't put that on him. There's nothing wrong with him using that as an opportunity to now build upon that and say, oh, this is another opportunity. I could get Steve Harvey back on the show to respond to what Monique said. I could get Tyler Perry on the show to respond to what Monique said. So on and so forth. She called them out just like Kat called all these names out. Ain't nobody asked him to do that or make him do that. He took it upon himself. I can't fault Shannon Sharpe for that. He's a businessman with a platform. It's a business opportunity. He's taking advantage of it, just like any other person would in his position. I don't see anything wrong with that. So that's where I stand on it. And I think, I'm going to give you my theory. I think the long game, and I'm not saying this is what he should do, because if he is for the betterment of the black community as it pertains to celebrity entertainers, let me get everybody's story. And once I get everybody's story, now let's come together and have a conversation and clear this shit up. This is after I get my 100 million views from this person. Let me get my 40 million views from that person. Let me eat first. And then once I eat and everybody else is eating off of me and my platform, now we can squash this shit. I think that's all part of this whole game, is so everybody can fucking benefit and get money off of it. Because otherwise, these niggas ain't eating. That's where I stand with it, bro. I think that's the smarter play. Let me feed into the bullshit because everybody is drawn to drama. Everybody is drawn to mess. That's what builds up views. When there's drama, when there's mess, when there's bullshit, when there's arguing, there's disagreements, motherfuckers going at each other, that's what spikes the viewership. That's what makes you go viral. If Cat didn't do that, he wouldn't have went viral, bro. Everybody knows that. I don't see anything wrong with capitalizing on that.
So you don't see anything wrong with black people going at black people? Is
bro,
that what you're
it's gonna
me?
go on regardless.
That's not the question I asked you. Fuck, I be quiet, let you talk. Now I ask you a question. You don't see anything wrong with black people going at black people, is what you telling me?
No.
Answer the question. It's
no.
a yes or no question.
No.
Huh? Okay.
No.
Cool.
You know why? You know why?
Cool.
Because that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Cool.
I'm not a celebrity entertainer. I'm not involved in they shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know if somebody's snaking somebody who's in the wrong. I can't just sit here and say, oh, yeah, you could be like, oh, I don't like black people going at the black people, but you can't control it. What control do we have over what they beef about? We have no control over it, bro. It is what it is.
You saying us, me and you.
You asked me a question.
Yeah, but we're talking about Shannon Sharpe, though. That's what he's doing. He's making black people go at each other.
I don't think he's making anybody do
anything.
That's where you are wrong.
Whether you say make or not, but what you got to understand, hold up, what you got to understand, when somebody say something negative to you, about you, it's going to be...
You don't have to respond. You're thinking from your brain.
And I know a lot of people don't, but then you got niggas that's like me who ain't going to accept that shit. And you got to respond because what they saying is bullshit. And all he doing is enjoying shit. Then it go across all these platforms.
So who platform should they go on to respond? Where should they go to respond?
No. What? All he could do is just stop the bullshit and ain't going to do the
How?
Don't have him on your show. Fuck you mean?
Ain't the bullshit go. It's gonna go on.
If it goes somewhere else, let it go somewhere else.
Why?
Don't be a part of the bullshit. What you doing is this is what happened. You a fucking sellout because you a part of the bullshit. That's what the fuck you is, nigga. You are part of the bullshit.
You look at him.
Crime. I don't care what nobody say. That's the way I'm gonna look at it, dog. We probably going to dead this one because I ain't gonna agree with you. You ain't gonna agree with me. You just a part of the fucking problem of why we don't never get a fucking along. So I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
So Brandy just asked a great question. She said, if that opportunity was presented to you both on this podcast, would you decline having these same people on the show?
For black people to be going at each other?
No. If Steve Harvey said, I want to respond to what Monique said, but I want to do it on this podcast, are you going to turn that down?
For black people going at each other, yes, I will.
I don't believe that, bro.
I know you don't believe it though.
I don't believe that.
And that's the difference between me and you. I'm not with all the black on black crime, fam. I'm not with that shit.
It's first of all, it's not black on black crime. Second of all, it's going to happen with.
Okay, so what is it then?
It's a disagreement amongst black people.
No, because everything was just about to happen. Look, all this shit bullshit going on. Now Mike ready to pull a gun out on Shannon Sharp because even all the bullshit that he said about everything that's going on. So that's what I'm saying. It could have escalated. Everything could have just escalated that time. But because Shannon Sharp worked for Disney, he had to fucking make that shit digress and pretty much apologize to fucking Mike Epps and take the higher road. But that shit could have escalated because he just went to Indiana. And them niggas had to fucking make up. So that's why I'm saying that's where the black on black crime come on. Because all the bullshit that Mike Epps didn't feel, all the shit Shannon Sharp been doing was cool. So that's how I could have escalated though.
I don't think that's the reason why Mike Epps had an issue with Shannon Sharp. I don't think it had anything to do with Monique, Steve Harvey. I don't think those two issues are related in any way.
All right. Well, you got your opinion, I got mine.
That's cool.
And for anybody who says, Cap, I mean, I really don't give a fuck how you feel. I'm just telling you how I get down. I'm not with that shit. So I ain't even gonna go through and explain myself, but I'm just not with all that bullshit. And I don't give a fuck about that shit. And I really don't. I'd rather us be together. I think if black people are more together, then we'll be for something else. But motherfuckers who said I'm Cap, I see what type of motherfuckers you is. You won't. So look, if you're gonna get the money, if you're gonna get the views, if you're gonna get all that shit, then it's okay, cool. Let's go against our people. I get what type of motherfuckers you are. But
let me ask you a question.
No. Let me finish though. If you're not standing, if you say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna stand up against that shit, you're gonna say, oh no, that's Cap, because you know what, it's the money. That shit ain't cool. And that's why we at what we at today. So, you know,
let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question.
Ask me that question. I'm gonna give you my motherfucking answer.
Who's the victim in all of this since it's black on black crime?
What you mean, who's the victim?
You said it's black on black crime. So in crime, there has to be a victim. Who's the victim?
I was just reading it. I was just reading that comment. Go ahead, say it again.
You are trying to equate these situations to black on black crime.
Right.
Okay. Usually when crime takes place, there is a victim. There's a criminal and there's a victim. Who is the victim in these situations?
We all are.
Who's we all? Black people as a whole?
Everybody is black.
Explain to me how you're a victim, H.
So I'm about to tell you, because that's all we doing is going at each other in front of the public eye. We're not coming together as one. That's the reason why. So even look. So let me explain. So to Kat's point, to Monique's point, all that bullshit about how they feel, they send that they plant. All they doing is for the higher ups, which we know who the higher ups is, right?
Who's the higher ups? You tell me.
Okay. Well then, and we could just move on to a different topic then.
Bruh. Bottom line, we don't know what the fuck going on behind closed doors. I told you my theory is I feel like there's a long game at play. It's a money game. It's for views.
Okay, and I did say, if that's the case, okay, whatever. Then maybe my whole point would change. But I said from what's presented to me right now, I'm not looking at no long game. I'm looking at what's being presented. And I see everybody is cool with black people going at each other for the dollar. So that's pretty much what you're telling me. It's okay. Let's just all black people go at each other and let's get all these motherfuckers. We're getting the views, we're getting the money. Let's just go at each other for the dollar. That's what type of people we are, and I get that. And that's why who we are today. So I understand a lot of people, viewpoints.
You know what? You know what? I commend where you're coming from. I commend the point you're trying to make, and I respect it. I really do. However,
you can't say respect it, did however.
No, I do respect it, bro. In a perfect world, yes, I would want all black people to come together as one, but it's not gonna happen.
So you said just because it's not gonna happen, let the black man, because he's the one who, I'm not saying he's causing, I get it. Everybody could just be quiet. I understand your point from that. But just as long as he's eating, we got a black man that's eating, it's okay.
But they all eating off this beef. That's what I'm saying. Shannon Sharp is eating, Monique is eating, Cat is eating, Mike Epps is eating. They all eating off this beef. That's where I started this whole point.
Okay,
was
so
them doing this to try to put comedy back to the forefront because this shit was stale. Outside of the Instagram comedians, bruh, the main comedians, nobody was checking for none of these motherfuckers. Now all of a sudden, we want to see who gonna respond next to what somebody else said. So now they're relevant again. So I think that's the plan.
If that's your take on it, and if that's what they're doing, then everything
I don't think it's genuine beef. That's what I'm saying.
If that's the take, and if that's the way it's going, then everything I said, it will be irrelevant. So even you asking me the question will be irrelevant. But that's just not my take on it. And from what they're doing to the public eye, it's not who I am. Again, I grew up in all the bullshit. That's the reason why when you hear me say I don't like living around black people no more, like that's my terminology. That's the reason why, because we just can't. It's bullshit. I wouldn't want to be around that.
I'm responding to what you just said.
But again, I don't like it. I'd rather us be as one. That's who I am. And in terms of this thing, I don't feel like it's one. I feel like it's bullshit.
Hold on. We got a comment. Hold on.
That's family right there. That's Tree's cousin.
Okay. She said, black on black don't exist. It's propaganda people put out in the 90s to railroad black with legislation to rapidly put people behind bars. If you go to a white neighborhood, you'll find white on white crime at a higher rate because people are more likely to kill people they are closest to. This is proximity crime. I agree with this point 1,000%. Also, Shay Shay and the comedians are playing all of us. It's about clicks, views, advertising, money, and entertainment. I don't know who Tyre, you said that's family?
Yeah, that's Tree's cousin.
That's fam. That is exactly what I'm saying, bro.
Again. Okay, and what I said, if that is the case, everything I said does not matter. But let's just say that's not the case.
It has to play out. You can't. I don't want you to back off your own point.
But you asked me a question about what's going on today, so I can only give you that. I'm not. So look.
So stand on that point. Don't back off of it because I'm
not backing off my point, but I'm only telling you to respond to what you guys are saying. So,
Tree said intelligence runs in my family,
but I'm only responding to you guys' comments. So if that's y'all point and y'all views on how y'all looking at it, and that's cool. Unfortunately, so you gotta understand where I come from, how I believe in real beef. I don't believe in all this bullshit. So I don't understand this shit. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a person who get into all this fucking bullshit.
Right. Okay.
So I'm only thinking about real beef. And so you talk to me about real beef with real black people, then I live that. So now I'm on a different path, and that's why I want to be what I want to be besides being a football player. So I'm only giving you information of how I don't like the black on black.
Let's say disputes.
I'm not talking about that shit.
Let's say disputes. Because beef is like real beef is completely different. We'll say disputes. Black on black disputes. How about that? It don't sound as, appealing, but it's not black on black crime, bro. That's extreme.
But
it's not, fam. Ain't nobody's dropping, ain't nobody dying behind this shit.
Right.
Like, come on.
Yeah, but Mike Epps talk about popping the nigga though.
He talked about it, but come on.
So you don't think he's true? I think Mike Epps from the
I'm not saying he's not capable or he don't have the resources, allegedly.
But I think he was for real about the shit, though, and that's what he
allegedly.
So right, okay. If that's the route we going, cool. We going, everything is just fake. But I'm only thinking real. So if you're talking to me from a person who's thinking that this shit is real, not just for click and bakes for niggas to get money, if that's what it is, then I don't even give a fuck about this shit. Then you couldn't even ask me this question. But you asked me from a standpoint of me thinking how real life goes. I don't get it. I'm not on celebrity bullshit and how they get their money. I'm thinking about it don't even matter. I made my point. You got your point off, and that's just where we're gonna stand at.
Okay.
I still disagree with the shit, and that's why I'm gonna stay at it.
All right. There it is then. Let's move
There it
on.
is.
Let's move on. You got something for me?
You can go
I got
first.
a I got a
You
question
go.
for you.
You go. I'm a backdoor. You want some pause?
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I said pause, fam.
Crazy, bro.
And,
As
and,
you taking the shot though?
but so look.
Mm,
If I say I'm a backdoor you though,
I wish
so
I had a
look.
whistle. I would. That's a
I
flagrant
said.
foul.
I
That's
said
two
back.
shots and
Hold up.
possession.
I said backdoor you. Do you know what that means?
No, and I want to know. Can I ask my question?
Fam, when somebody say I'm a backdoor you, you don't know what that means?
It must be some Texas shit.
You see, you ain't from the street. You from
Only
you.
stairs and queers come from Texas. You
Hey,
don't
hey,
look like much of a stair,
hey,
so that about narrows it down,
hey,
doesn't it?
hey. See, you from the white neighborhood, baby. See, when we say backdoor, we go backdoor out. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you get your shit off. Go ahead and ask your question.
All right, let me ask you this, man.
Talk to me. Damn, I'm in this bitch sweating. You got me fucking going crazy, like this motherfucker.
If a man proposes and the woman declines the proposal, should the relationship be over at that point? Always got to sip after I ask these, especially when he paused like that. I know I fucked him up.
No, it's not about that. It's just
What about that? What is it about? H-Town.
You must be fucked up.
Do I got to rephrase it? Do I got to ask it again? What you want me to do, brother? If a man proposes and the girl declines, the woman declines the proposal, should the relationship be over? Or do you think there's a chance that the relationship can continue on after she said no in front of everybody?
Oh, you ain't say that.
Why does that matter?
Shit, you embarrassed me. I'm gone.
Most proposals are public, brother. I don't know many people that propose in private. So,
Well, mine was private.
okay, well, hey, thankfully she said yes. So, most proposals are out there, recorded. People usually know what's going to happen before, the woman knows. So they start recording, they do their little thing. So do you think the relationship should be over with if she says no?
The only way, if you said no, the only, I think, respectable thing I can accept, if you tell me that I'm not where I'm at financially, like far as career, and you believe you can trust in me to lead a household. That's the only way I think I can accept that.
Hold on. You're saying if she says that to you?
So if she say no, we're gonna take this walk and we gotta talk. We're gonna talk about it because we ain't gonna talk about it in front of everybody. And I'm gonna actually what's the reason for saying no? And if her reasons as to what I just said, as far as I don't think you're financially stable, as far as I can trust you to lead a household, because after you get married, most people want to have kids and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And if she said that, then I think that would be one I can accept. I know it would be a hurt piece, but I think for me, because I'm such a, how me and you talk about me being competitive or not, I think that can push me to drive me, over my edge to go do what I got to do if I really love this woman. I think that's the only way I can accept it. If it's anything else, which I don't know what anything it could be, I've seen like shows. I don't know how true that should be, where they do say no, but
So if she said no, if you did it in front of friends and family and it's recorded, so on social media, and you're not expecting her to say no, and she say no, your response is, let's go take this walk and let's figure out why. And if her reason is financial and your ability to lead the household, then that's acceptable. You would now take that on as a challenge and say, okay, I'm going to demonstrate that I can provide that.
Absolutely. And if you'd asked me this question, probably when we first started the pod, I wouldn't have said that answer. But and
So
let me
what the
explain.
fuck changed between
Let
now and then?
explain the reason why.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
what was
Trees
it?
just, I ain't even see I just read the first sentence. I didn't see the whole comment. She said, definitely should break up. Exclamation point. If you gotten to a point of proposing without being aware of each other's position on marriage and the direction of your relationship, y'all already on 2 different pages.
That's cool. That's it. So,
I
but
agree with that one. But go
to
ahead.
my point of what I was saying is, I remember I used to, anytime I would, me and Trees have conversations, or any woman of Trees' friendship, of her friends, we had a conversation. Anytime I'd be like, what I'm saying, women just go after niggas that's rich and blah blah blah, and they come back to me would always be, she do go after a nigga that was broke. And once they always said that, my mind would just be like, God damn, that is crazy. Like, why would you go after a woman? I mean, after a man that doesn't have money? You will want a nigga of status and who do have money, because you want him to be able to lead a household or whatever y'all relationship, whatever it is. So that's the reason why I do say that now, though, and that's the
But
reason
I
why I
think,
say,
okay, but I think most, no, let me rephrase that.
yeah, you better rephrase that for it be at your head, nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead, backpedal, get back in cover 3, protect my third. Man. So
You just responded to my comment, what I just said?
yeah, the whole money aspect.
Okay.
So I feel like it's always, not always, most of the time when I hear that argument or I hear that discussion, it's always left at the financial aspect of it. It's just that. And it's nothing else that coincides with the financial. And I think that's where a lot of the static comes, where it's like, oh, if he got money, yeah, I could marry him. But it's like, well, that's not true, because does he check all of your other boxes that you desire in a husband? If money is the only thing he checks, then no, you would decline that proposal as well, depending on who you are. And if you truly value, if he just has money and I can deal with all the other bullshit I'm getting, then you're going to accept the proposal. But if he's not checking all the other boxes that you seek and desire in a husband, then you're going to decline that too.
So let me just rebuttal real quick with what you just said. A man that pretty much got money and is financially stable, do you think they're more liable to cheat?
Yes,
So that's going to be.
absolutely.
Do you think that's probably the only box that they wouldn't check? Because if you got the money,
No,
so
no, because
what's
we talking about personalities. We talking about their ability to treat a woman right and their ability to listen and get to
so do
know
you
the
think? So
person.
do you think men with money don't have those qualifications? Most of them.
I
I know
can't
it's only
speak for
opinion.
all of them.
Okay, we don't know. We can't speak for none of them. We only can speak
Right.
for. I'm actually your opinion, though.
I think most of them don't, and I think most of them are probably not in the position where they just want to be with one woman.
So let me. So and this, I'm just only giving you kind of pushback that I get from women. So I'm kind of, this is probably like my first time I'm ever on a woman's side, I guess you could say. Would would you rather get cheated on by a broke nigga or a rich nigga? At least if you financially stable. No, but that's
Hey,
a serious.
that's hilarious.
But I get it. But broke niggas probably do the
Right.
most. I don't know who do the most cheating, but I
That
guess
shit don't matter. Broke nigga, everybody cheat.
right.
Broke
Everybody
niggas
cheat.
cheat.
Right,
Rich
right,
niggas
right,
cheat.
right,
But
right.
to your
So
point,
would you rather be fuck it, like fuck it? At least I'm still like financially stable and safe
yeah,
in this
I think
regard. Then
Right.
dealing with a broke nigga that's not financially safe and stable.
There's the saying, you can cry in a Honda or you can cry in a Bentley. Which one
Which
you want to cry in?
if you was a woman, which one do you think you would rather do?
I cry in a Bentley any
All
day of the
right,
fucking week.
so there it is. There
So,
it is.
I might not even cry. Shit.
And some don't.
Do you?
And some don't.
As long as my motherfucking bank account. Hey, but some situations, man, women understand that. They know the situation that they're in. They know their man is out there, whatever they do for a living. They know he out there doing his thing or whatever, and they have that agreement. If you up front as a man and say, look, I want you to be my main, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be out here, but I want to build something with you. I want you to be around. And if she chooses to say, okay, I'm cool with that, just don't bring no bullshit back, I don't see anything wrong with that. If she's aware of what's going on, if they marry, if he's married to her, because marriage and just being in a relationship or just messing around with somebody, those are two completely different things. Everybody not walking around with the ring. She got the ring. She's the one. And if something happens, she walks away with X amount based on, whatever. Alimony and all that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So some people make agreements if it's a business thing and somebody is worth a certain amount of money, and it's not always just a man having money and the woman not having money. That shit works the other way around too. Where it's a woman that's successful and she's making a lot of money, and it's a dude that's, making a regular job or working a regular job or whatever. It could be the same thing. It's up to the guy to decide whether or not he's cool with that. So.
But I kind of answered your question. I believe I did. I think I did.
I think you did. You did only under that circumstance.
Right. Well, then if it's not that point to make me want to get out and go get it, because then I think I don't think nothing else you can tell me that I could think of right now off the top of my head that would say, you know what, I'm saying.
My cousin said, what if it wasn't a financial reason?
Give me an example, Miss Rita. Hey, she younger than us or older?
Yeah, she a little younger, just a few years. Well, no, she your age, actually. I think y'all the same age.
Oh, well then give me an example, Rita. I can't call you Miss no more. We same age.
So the financial aspect of it that's the only thing? Because you're speaking from, like you said, you mentioned the whole competitive aspect of it. So you feel like if you're not being challenged and you feel like the only way there's a challenge is you demonstrating that you can lead the household, then it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Because why else would you not accept my proposal? Right?
If I'd have been with you this long and I decided to get down on my goddamn knee, yeah,
in front of all these people,
right? Yeah, shit. If you say my dick ain't big enough, or
oh my,
I'm done. I'm down. I can't satisfy your daddy at all. I can't.
If that was the case, bro, you should have been known about that.
I ain't gonna get shit done on my dick. So
you should have been known about that, brother.
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have got to that point to where
you say I ain't tall enough. I can't do nothing about that. Well, most women probably would say I'm a mean motherfucker and they don't like the way I act. So that ain't changing.
So my cousin said, "What if she didn't like your friends, your family or friends?" And this is kind of this is a callback to a question that we actually touched on this topic in a previous episode. Rita, but go ahead and answer.
So friends, if I love you, I mean, well, if I got it down on the knee, I mean I love you. So fuck.
If you got a what?
If I got down on my knee, then I mean I love you. So it's fuck the friends, but the family. If you don't like my mama, then I don't like your ass. I'm so sorry.
Well, I think you would know that.
I'm only saying what
Yeah,
she
I
said.
know, I know, I
So
know.
if you don't like my mama, then I don't like you. And I know I know a lot of people, households, marriages, it goes. I'm not saying it's different for me. I will give my it's probably start a different argument. I know it goes, wife, mother, daughter, however it goes, but shit, my mama and my wife, I'm sorry. Trish, if you're watching, you probably get mad at this. Unfortunately, you guys are equal. I don't give a fuck how you. I don't care if you like me or not. If that makes you mad, oh shit, my goddamn light fucking up. But yeah, I'm sorry though. My mom, she had me. Without me, you wouldn't even know me. So if that makes you mad, when you equal, then I'm so sorry. But yeah, my mom was very important to me. She gave me life. She still, look out for me. So I'm sorry. She's something big in my household. So damn,
What's
this light.
going on with that light over there, brother?
Damn, it's on a timer, bro. It always start at night. I don't have it on during the day, and I don't know how to reset this shit. But you can still see my black ass. You said I'm dark anyway, so it don't even matter. You can still see me, right?
Darkness.
Chill out, man. I ain't that dark.
All right, you got a question for me?
Yeah, I do.
That was my question.
Once this fucking light bullshit stop fucking up, I think we're good now.
Unless you wanted to ask me the same shit.
So the crazy part, one of those was my questions. It but we kind of touched on it, like, do all men cheat? But I ain't even gonna ask you that.
Okay.
Let me see. I got a lot of different questions. Let me see where I want to go with this one.
We at 1:45, by the way. Just the time check.
All right, man. If they go to bed, they go to bed. I'm good. I'm ready to go. I'm feeling good. Just a question I'm gonna ask you. What's something you would like to change about yourself? What's the Google stuff?
Question. I had that written down. I wasn't going to ask you that, but I had that written down.
I can go somewhere else.
No. You go with that. What's something I would change about myself?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't say wow like you some perfect ass nigga.
Shit, no, nigga. I'm not saying that shit. Far from that.
Because you're a terrible ass friend.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out which one I should answer. Which one I should use to answer the motherfucking question.
Give me both of those then.
No,
since it's two, I want two. Let me rephrase my question. Give me two things you don't like about yourself.
Multiples.
Hey, give me three. Hold on real quick. While you thinking about that, let me just answer Preston's question. He said,
P asked something in the YouTube?
I can only see part of it. So he said, Tree's mom needs to get picked up. H, who you getting first? So yes, I would get Trees first.
Why? Yeah, you just said moms is above trees. So why are you picking up trees first?
I did not say that. I did not say.
What did you just say?
I said they are equal. I did just like this.
Oh,
nigga.
You said they equal.
Yeah.
Okay. So why are you picking up trees first if they equal? And then you also said moms had me.
Yeah, I know I said all that, but I will pick up trees first because that's just I just would pick up. I don't really have a reason. I would pick her up first because my mom is just to the point of, she's in my household, so I'm gonna have to get you second. But I'm gonna be there real quick though, Mom. I'm on that motherfucking. You would think I had a fucking Hellcat. Well, I'm gonna be cutting corners. See.
Oh man. Hey.
But they still equal though. It ain't no. I don't do that shit. Like it goes wife first, then mom. I'm sorry. Like I just don't. I don't. As you would say, I don't subscribe to that.
As I would say. I didn't come up with that, but
so Miss Rita, we had this question too, but I would answer that. So I've never been put in that situation.
Oh yeah, luckily, the backseat question. Yeah, we did talk about that.
Luckily enough, my girl, she gives the respect to my mother and tell her to get in the front. I wouldn't say nobody getting in front or back. Now I would say this: if I had my mama in a car already, I wouldn't tell my mama to go to the back so Trees could get in the front. I wouldn't do that either. I'm sorry.
What do you think they would do?
As far as they dad,
No. So if Treese in the front seat already and you picking up your mom, what do you think? Do you think Treese would give up the front seat?
she do it all the time.
Oh, well, shit, there it is then. So mom get the front seat.
Right. Yeah.
You ain't got no fucking say in it.
And my mom always sometimes she say no, and she's just kind of like force my mom to go to the front.
Okay, so it's up to them. You ain't got no say in that. Basically, you ain't gonna say, "Oh, stay in the front seat" or get your ass in the back. You ain't gonna say that.
She said, "I have a good one." Right, and I do. She has respect for my mother. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I cannot just say if my mom's already in the front seat, mom go to the back. I'm as T would say, I don't subscribe to that shit. Like, man, like I'm not doing that. Then if it's a friend, a kid, anybody else, that's cool. But I'm not gonna tell the woman that had me. I get that my wife is, that's my spouse and that's your life partner and all that. But I'm sorry. That like I don't do all that shit. Like when people do all that shit, like I'm not telling my mom to get in the fucking back if she was already in the front. I'm sorry.
That's wild. If she already in the front,
mom, get in the back. Like I'm not doing that, fam. I don't give a fuck.
How do you even do that? You tap moms on the shoulder like
we not doing that shit.
I need you to go ahead and
I'm not doing all that shit. Like, man,
that's crazy, bro.
If you don't get your ass to the back, I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing that.
Like Rita said, you got a good one, and your wife should be respectful.
No, not should be. She just does it out of the kindness of her heart. That means
I'm speaking in general. I'm speaking in general. I'm speaking in general. Like your wife or girlfriend should be respectful. They see your mom already in the front. Get your ass in the back. Simple as that.
Yeah,
we all riding together. Why does it matter?
I mean, we're gonna get to the same place. Again, I don't know. It could that could be a bad thing about me. Maybe I need to think about that one day. But
I don't think that's bad.
I'm just saying to some women because I know some women may not agree with that. But as of right now, like my mom is she's a very important person in my life too, man. I'm sorry.
Of course, I don't think that negates her importance.
But I don't think that decreases her importance. It kind of does because women feel that they should go in front. But I know I'm not saying to you, but women feel they should be the head. They the lead of the household.
You can still be the head of the house. Just get your ass in the back.
I get it. I'm only saying how some women feel. Like again,
you can feel how you want to feel. Hit that back seat, big dog.
Same way I went to her dad to get in the goddamn back, or vice versa. I get my bitch ass in the back. That shit don't bother me. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Now, if it's your fucking brother in my car, get your ass to the back, nigga. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You in the back, little nigga. But other than that shit, like a parent, like no, dog, grandparent. No, I'm not doing all that shit, dog. Let's just go ahead and get to what we need to get to. Be cool.
Treese just put a heartwarming comment.
What she say? She said he will never have it between us. I wanted a man that loved his mother this way. Plus, she's like my mom too. I wouldn't let my mom ride in the back.
That's a whole another thing because she could be observing how you move with your mom if y'all got a good relationship. Like how's he treating his mom? How's he, you know what I mean? That could be a reflection of how you gonna treat her.
Right.
Ultimately. You feel me? So that's a good point. So you got a question?
Already asked you.
Oh, you asked me. Oh, yeah, you did ask me. Damn, I still got to answer that question.
You want me to come back to it?
No. I remember. You said, what's something that I can improve? Area I feel as though I can improve. Right?
You could pretty much sum it down to that. I said what's something you would like to change about yourself, but pretty much the same thing.
About myself. So physically, I'm not as in shape as I used to be. I want to get back to that. Okay, I'm not like.
So let me rephrase my question. I'm talking about in terms of you and
my personality.
A relationship, man. Like being in a relationship is something that. Okay, we gotta say Jackie because she, that's your
of course.
So, that she don't like about your ass. That's something that maybe you need to change.
I would say.
I want both. You know what? I want both. I want what you was just about to say and being in a relationship.
So since I started with that, so yeah, I'm not as in shape as I used to be. So I would like to, and it's not like I fell off completely.
So
You know
which
what I
pretty
mean?
much what you're saying is, I gotta interrupt you. You got a little gut on you, and you
No,
want
I
to.
have zero gut.
So then, what's something physically you want to change
I
about
just
yourself?
I just envision me being in the place I used to be, and that's what I want to get back to. I don't have no fucking gut.
Not a gut, but you ain't got a six pack, so that's what I was just
I don't
assuming.
have a six pack, but I don't have a gut. But I never really had like a crazy six pack.
Okay, so
So
what's something that you would like? Elaborate more on that. What you said that you
just to be more in shape. That's
in
it.
terms of what though, like being able to still go out there and play football and shit.
No, because my knees, it don't matter how much shape I get into, these motherfucking knees ain't gonna allow it. So that shit don't matter. I could be
Okay, so
205 soaking wet.
in shape of
Huh?
what? Like going for a jog? Like talk to me. Like I need.
Yeah, I mean, going for a jog, just dropping a couple pounds or looking a certain way, that type of thing.
So what you want to lose? You want to lose more weight?
Just a little bit more, yeah.
You want to be at the Hopper T when I wasn't playing when I seen you
Ooh,
that
the
one day?
Hopper T.
No. I'm talking about that one day when I seen you. Remember when I wasn't playing, you had came and played because you. This is when you went back to the Hoppers.
Okay.
Remember that time
Yeah,
I talked about
yeah, I mean that
that
yeah,
shape?
yeah. That I mean to get close to that, yeah, absolutely.
That's a little nigga.
I
That was a
mean
little nigga.
220, 225.
You
I'm
wasn't at 220
233.
then, though, fam. You was like at 205, 208 then.
No,
Do
I
you know
wasn't
what
that
time I'm
low.
talking about? It's the day what
I
Chris
H. I'm telling you, I have not been under 220 pounds in over 10 years.
fam. That day, look, this was at the day on Guadalupe. That part when we was at Guadalupe when I wasn't playing,
I know what you're talking about,
and
brother.
me, T, and Preston came out and watched you play.
I was 220, fam. 220. I promise you. 220. I have
So,
not been 20. I haven't seen 205. Fam,
so, so,
I can't tell you the
so,
last time I saw 205.
so where you at right now?
205?
If you don't mind telling the public,
What?
where you at right now?
233.
I don't think that was 13 pounds, fam. You was a little nigga. Fam, you was small as shit that day. I swear to God, you was small as shit.
Hey, man. 205, absolutely not.
All right.
Absolutely not. But like I said, the
Who
target
the fuck
weight.
said you want to see pictures? Is that
Huh?
Treese? Is that Treese saying he want to see pictures, Terrence Thompson?
Who said that?
In the comments, I can't see the name. It just says Facebook user. I'm not looking at my phone.
I don't see
Somebody
that.
said he want to see pictures. You don't see that?
Fuck no.
It's a comment. It says he want to see pictures, Terrence.
No. The last comment I see is Teresa's comment, and it ain't got shit to do with what we talking about now.
It said he won't ever have to choose. And then after that, it says he want to see pictures.
I don't see that. I don't see that comment.
It's 4 seconds later, but okay. It is what it is.
I don't see that comment. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
know
a
who
picture.
that is.
I know I ain't drunk like that, nigga. Well,
You about to
I gotta make sure I ain't tripping, nigga. I know I ain't tripping. I'm about to send this shit to you, nigga. I ain't tripping like that.
Hey, that's bullshit. Because maybe I'm not seeing all the comments. I don't know.
You don't see he want to see pictures.
No, all I see is Tree's last comment. That's it.
I just sent it to you. Look at your phone, nigga. I know unless I'm tripping, I must be drunk as fuck then.
Yeah. Well, I see it now that you sent it to me.
Somebody saying, no, I don't see it either. Oh, yeah, okay, motherfucker. Y'all, okay, now I got
Yeah, Alex said he don't see it either. I don't see shit, bro. I don't know who the fuck put that. It says Facebook user. I don't even know how you can comment. If you're not in the group or you're not subscribed to our YouTube, I don't even know how you can comment.
I'm about to go to the thing because I think that was Treese.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
No, it's not her. What the fuck? Somebody must have deleted
bro.
it. But you see, I sent it to you, though, right? I'm not tripping, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck going on then.
Hey,
damn.
Fuck it.
Well, fuck it.
Anyway, like I was saying, man, that's the first thing. The second thing is just to be more like emotionally in tune.
Is this for if you've been in a relationship? This
Yeah,
relationship part? Elaborate on that part.
that's a
I
tough
ain't
one
too
because I'm
bright.
still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out,
Okay,
and
so
it's
emotion.
tailored. It's tailored to Jackie because that looks different with everybody. Depending on who you're with, everybody's emotional spectrum is different. So you can be dating one person that could be on one end of that spectrum and be dating a different person that can be on the other end of the emotional spectrum. But you have to, try to adjust to that so that it works. So, with regards to her and our relationship, just being, more in tune with that and just trying to make certain adjustments that fit that particular circumstance and just to improve in that area to the point where she feels secure emotionally. So
Gotcha.
those are the two things. You said three?
Yeah, it was just those two. You
Oh,
gave me.
okay. So it's back on me or you got
Yeah.
something else?
I mean, I got shit, but it's on you.
Oh man. What do you think is the best piece of advice you've ever been given? Or name or give me something that sticks out to you. Something that came from somebody else, whether it was your pops, your brother, a friend, a mentor, a teacher, a coach, something that, has always stuck with you as advice. Somebody pulled you to the side and said something to you and, you
Gotcha.
you carry that with you. What is that?
So I'm gonna give this. What I'm about to say, and then I'm gonna kind of backdoor it. It doesn't necessarily pertain to what I'm gonna say to give the example, but it's gonna
Okay.
kind of.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go. Let's get it.
My mama told me never get a roommate. For real.
Does that include a wife?
Nah, not that. Just like a roommate,
Oh, okay.
like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Never get a
So
roommate. Okay, why did
never
she
get a
say
roommate
never get a roommate?
because it's going to cause friction in friendships, whether it's friends, family, anything like that. You may be one way, and they may not be one way.
Facts.
And 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 it wasn't just in terms of getting a roommate, just in terms of and again, I'm about to give it to you of pretty much like kind of like do stuff on your be more independent. Don't kind of like share things because it's always going to be a conflict. It could be minor one day, then the next day it'd be big. Now let me explain something to you. So today we had our and I'm not it just I'm not gonna lie, it just brought it back to my mind. Not that I tripped about it, but I just understood it. And I'll just give this example. So me and you, we share this podcast to get together, right? So our discussion from earlier. Not that I was mad or anything about it. Trust me, I swear to God, that's what I did that I wasn't mad. But it
Mhm.
just shows you why though, because either somebody gotta kind of bow down to each other to make the
Compromise.
situation. Yeah, you gotta compromise. When
Mhm.
it's not a relationship, that's one thing, and she explained that. But when you share something with somebody, it's it's not how you want it to be. And
Right.
that's gonna be it. Sometimes it can cause friction in any type of relationship that you got, whatever it is, a business or anything with somebody. It can fuck something up in the world. And it can hurt
Mhm.
your relationship. It can just, and that's just something I kind of always lived by. With this, it's nothing I can do about this because this is something me and you started, and we gotta compromise each other. That's just something that I have to adapt to, and understand that's just what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that shit didn't bother me, and I want to let you know it didn't bother me at all. I'm just explaining to you of something that she told me, and then when me and you had our, it's not a
Discussion.
disagreement, but
Discussion.
discussion or whatever the fuck
Mhm.
you want to put it as. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This is the reasons why.
Right.
Because it's like, you know, somebody got to bow down. And I didn't give a fuck about bow down. Not, just respectfully, but that's just what it was. So I think
Mhm.
that's like the best advice she could have gave me in life. And that's kind of like pretty much the reason why I kind of like never really had like a roommate in life. Maybe once, and it didn't end right. You know what I'm saying? And but that really wasn't. It was just a lot of us. I just kind of like just came about. But yeah, that was just like the best advice I could have had in life, and it's still, and that's some shit that I tell my kids. I even tell my wife. She has her own business with stuff like that. It's just a lot of shit that it never ends up in the right thing. And I'm gonna even put this on the fucking table. You know what I'm saying? Like even with us having this thing, I'm like, damn, it would suck. It made me just think of the whole. Well, I ain't gonna get into that, but let's just say, for instance, just get it. Our podcast, goes into a right person. The right person see it, and they see it, and they be like, man, you know what? I want, Terrence to come host, be the person of my show because I like the way he talk. He's elegant, the way he speaks and everything, the way you speak. Like that shit would make me kind of like piss the fuck off. Like, damn, we started this together, but because of the money, you would pretty much, and I wouldn't be mad, but at the same time, I'd be like, God damn, my dog gotta leave me because somebody seen the way he, present himself. They want him to come work for a big ass fortune and be like a podcast member or a radio host, anything. So that's kind of like always in the back of my mind. I would even say that,
me being the person who I am, I would try to make a way for both of us to eat.
I get that, and I'm not saying you wouldn't, but shit, if it come down to it, they say, you know what, I don't want that nigga because he's just
we would still have our platform, and I would make sure that you're compensated.
Right, but the platform would never be what it is, though.
That's not true. Because if somebody's putting me, exposing me, or putting me somewhere else where there's exposure for me, that means it's exposure for you as well. Because I'm not just going to abandon this platform. There's always going to be room for this platform, regardless.
I'm not saying you would, and I'm not saying that's even the case. I'm even saying that for me too. But again, though, I'm only saying what I would want you to do. I would want you to go get the bag. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't
right. But I'm gonna make sure. You still eat.
You can't make sure that because you only a fucking little fish in a big man's pond. You won't be able to do that. Even though you would want to do it, you would have to go do what you gotta do. And the me who I am, I'm like, go get it, dog. I want you to do it. Shit, I'm happy for you. But still me being human, I'm like, God damn, man. My dog made it. I'm still here. Shit, fuck, nigga. Like, God damn. I'm only being real.
You think I feel good about that?
I'm not saying you will feel good. It's not about that. I'm not saying you would or you shouldn't. But I would tell your ass, nigga, if you don't go get the bag, we ain't friends no more. I wouldn't even be your friend no more. Like, nigga, we would never talk again. Don't never hold back from me. But I'm just, I'm just only speaking.
I feel you. But I'm just letting you know.
Like, you ain't gotta let me know that. I'm just only saying
manipulate that shit. So we still do our thing and we still eat regardless. So that's just my
you
my
think you
mindset.
Control that, but I hear you.
Shit, you never know. If they want me that bad, then why not?
Shit, yeah, they may want you, but they may. Hey, you can't tell. Hey, they be like, well, then, nigga, if you want to stay with that little nigga, then go ahead.
look how you word it. Look how you position
it. Hey, stay getting them little 5 views you get on YouTube over there, nigga. Well, shit, go ahead here, motherfucker.
But you never know. You can position it to where it's like, look, let me go over here.
You can.
But
I'm not saying that.
You never know. I could be like, let me go over here. Let me build up this shit here. Right. And then once I build this shit up, we get back cracking. And then bam, I bring all that viewership over to us.
I get that. But what you have to, I don't think you understand me. I'm gonna be mad either way it go. If you stay with me, I'm mad. If you go, I'm gonna feel stuck away.
I can't wait for losing.
Right. So you gonna be fuck either way it go. But the 80% of me gonna say go get it. The 20% gonna say, man, fuck this nigga, man. Oh, God damn. Shit. Why they don't want both of us? You see what I'm saying? So
right.
But yeah.
I mean, hey, I feel you.
But that was the greatest advice that I pretty much ever got in life.
Okay. So let me ask you what you asked me. What do you think there's something that you can improve about yourself?
Hold up. So we're going back?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So answer the question again.
The same question you asked
So
me.
is it? Am I answering both about in a relationship and like whatever I
Yep.
feel about?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I just say about me. Uh, I kind of just wish I'd have did things the right way, like like went to school. Like when I say school, I mean like finished high school, got a good education in college. Been
Mm-hmm.
successful. Probably did like been in a fraternity. Because those shits are very helpful in the world.
You would have did a fraternity
Absolutely, because it's about
for real?
it's about sometimes in life it's about who you know and not what you know. So
Mm.
if you're in a fraternity, nigga, that they help
Would
you.
you have went to a black college?
If it wasn't in terms of football, yes. And if I'm football related, then no, absolutely not. I would definitely say that on air. No, I would not have went to a black college for football. Hell no. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because when I'm football, my football, I'm trying to get there. So I'm going to
Right.
PW, you know. But as far as if it wasn't for football, then yeah, I think because I mean I used to stay right across the street from Texas Southern University. Uh,
Texas Southern.
Yeah, Texas Southern
Okay.
University. Right. And when I say across the street, I'm talking about exactly across the street. Like, nigga,
Damn.
I used to hit a band. Like, I used to even want to be in the band. I was in the band, but I had my whole fucking, like, little fucking drumline outfit on, be on my porch, nigga, doing the whole thing, because that was, like, my thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was big for me. Like, I grew up in a black neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so, but just, doing that whole thing, being a successful black man, marrying a black woman, being a better, better, like leader. Like right now, I'm like a. Of course, as I've grown older, I became more smarter, more wiser. But I'm still like so, like not so hood, but I still got too much hood in me where it still kind of like affect me in life.
You feel like it's holding you back?
Yeah, kinda. Because
Okay.
I didn't do things the right way. Like I had one goal, I never had a backup plan, and because my plan A never worked, I never had a plan B.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I never even thought about a plan B. It was always go to the NFL. Like I didn't give a fuck about shit else. It was football, football, football. I never had plan Bs. My mama worked all day. And I don't even want to say this like I'm blaming my parents. I mean, they did say, it will never work. And I used to be like, man, fuck what the fuck you talking about. I'm going to league. Like that was my like
Right.
I didn't see nothing else. That was me. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
now as I got older, man, I see other couples, I see successful people in life. Like, I just wish I'd have, because football didn't pan out, like, I just wish I'd have did things different, man. Like, I see people, having their own homes, like, having successful things in life. Like, even as far as, like, I'm a person, I let my kids cuss and shit. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's just who I am because I feel there's nothing wrong with it because, again, that's the hood part of me. But then,
Mm-hmm.
when you see other kids, like, if you sometimes if you'd have raised them different, then it's just everything about being a successful black man, like not letting cuss and just doing things different, like in life. From I was a kid having kids, and I was a young little stupid
Okay.
ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So and that's why I fucked up in life, and I wish I could just like looking at it today. I just wish I could change everything about that shit. That I could be a successful black man, but still understand where I come from, if that makes sense too. Like I wish I could have both right now. Like be successful. And not saying I can't, because you can, even though I still feel like it's too late just because, I got these tattoos on my neck, like just all this other bullshit, Don't mean you can't be successful, but I just wish that's the route I'd have took, being a more successful black man, understanding more stuff in life, you know what I'm saying? Just speaking better, understand like even like with my kids with sometimes, when Trees ain't here, they could come to me about some fucking schoolwork, nigga. And I'm like, man, shit, nigga, I dropped out. Nigga, I don't know this shit, girl. Y'all gotta wait till our parents get home there. Like even like I was a smart person, like I was very intelligent, but everything that I did learn in school, like I don't remember none of that shit, fam. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so when they come to me, I'm like, fuck, I can't even help my own kids like with some of this shit. Like some little shit I can help with, but I can't give them the information that they want and
Right.
about they need help. And I always like sometimes I like even think to myself like, God damn, if they mama, let me not go wood. What the fuck? Oh, I got the wood right here in my brush. If something was to happen
If
to
something would
trees,
have happened, yeah.
I'd be like, God damn, like, of course I could take care of them financially, but where would they get their knowledge from in life? Like, God damn, like I would just be so fucked up. So that shit bugs me out. Like damn, man, like I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. And it sucks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mad that I let everything that I did as a fucking young dumb teenager affect me today. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I
your
was gonna
parents.
I was gonna ask you, do you feel like you are you find yourself spending time undoing the consequences of decisions that you made when you were younger?
I do, but I can only do it in my head because I did so much bad shit, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could change everything about my childhood, and it sucks. And here's the thing: I love who I am because I'm so like strong and powerful, but at the same time, I hate just the decide that I'm not like a successful black man about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that I understand the street terminology and I understand how it is to to survive. Like you know what I'm saying? I survive. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers where I come from, not I ain't gonna say where I come from, but you come from in a hood, we don't survive. Nigga, I had a lot of friends that didn't make it, you know what I'm saying? And I was able to survive and get out and understand there's more to than third world Texas, because that's where I come from. That it's like the fucking bottom. So it's more
Mm-hmm.
to life. And like I just wish I'd have known that. So and it's a lot of times like when I first moved out here, like I was like, fuck, man, I wish I was raised and born in Arizona because it's like a lot of black people out here are successful and it was more to life for them out here than what it was for me where I grew up at. It was just like nigga, just go to the hood, nigga, and play sports, nigga. That's your way out. I didn't understand it was other ways out. Not saying that my parents didn't teach me that, but I had a sick dad that couldn't really like teach me a lot of stuff. My pops was very sick, fam. Like damn about to die every day of my childhood life because he lost his kidney. My mom, so because my dad's so sick, he can't be the best provider he want to be in life. My mom is fucking working a fucking. I'm not discredit my mom, but she working a fucking bullshit job
Yeah,
because
she
we
had
in
to
the
pick up the
hood.
slack.
Right. So she's working from all day. Like, so my mama work. So we at school, my mama go to work from fucking 10 to fucking 10 o'clock at night. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of times I
Damn.
didn't even see my mom. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't get to,
Mm.
you know, she gave me information. I'm not saying she did because she did. She's the best mother I think she's the mother that everybody needs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
Yeah.
trying to discredit her, but she had to
Mm-hmm.
fucking provide, be a fucking, leader. And,
Yeah, she had to step up.
right. And I just wish I would have just did different in life instead of going the fucking, the third world way. And I wish I would just went a different life, you know what I'm saying? And did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll be a better person. I'll be a better husband today. I'm not saying I'm a bad husband, but it's just to be a lot of things that could be different about me, my family, and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, those lessons alone make you a teacher of circumstance.
It
You know
do.
what I
And I
mean?
want to, and I don't mean to interrupt you. As
No,
as
you
I got
good.
older and I moved out here, what I want to do, I did start going to school, then I stopped. But I want to be a juvenile probation officer. And the reason I want to do that because I want to make kids, any kids that was fucking up out here, I want them to fucking understand there was more to life, even if you lived a fucked up life. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Yeah.
give back in that way to to the youth because the youth is our future. And I just always
Right.
want to, give them positive information, let them know, like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? There's other ways to make it. And anytime I talk to kids, fam, if you was to say, if you was to talk to any, especially a boy, because I really only talk to like boy or young men, I don't, deal with young women because I don't want, you know why, but I only talk to, and I always get on positive advice. That's like my thing, fam. Like I just try to get on positive advice, try to help them, even when they like, down bad or not feeling right. I just tell them, I just try to put them on the right track, fam. That's who I am right now. I want these young, especially black men, to be, successful in life. Not live the life that I pretty much live. Not saying it was bad, but it wasn't the best.
Do you feel like there's a passion in that? Do you feel
And
you feel passionate about that?
absolutely. And I wish I would never stop going to school because that's what I want to do. Because that's what Kodo do. And every day I was just like, fuck, man. I wish that was my motherfucking job, fam. Like I really, really do.
But
I
do you
know
think
what
you
you're probably
need
about to
to
say. You can go
what?
do it. Right. Yeah,
Right.
but
You think you need to be in that field to have that same impact?
uh not necessarily because I give my impact when we not been in that field. But even if I was in that field, it would be at a greater. It would be to the kids who are in the system where I can let them know,
Right.
nigga, it's not too late. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You
So I
have
do
direct
wish that was my
contact to
motherfucking field. Yeah, nigga. Like
yeah.
I would help these motherfuckers to the motherfucking max, nigga. As far as I can go, nigga. That's just what I like doing, man. I like making sure young black. I ain't even gonna put the black on it. Just young men understand like we could be successful in the world, man. And it's better to be successful, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then in terms, the next question was in terms of my relationship. What's a characteristic I would change? Probably just I mean, I think we kind of talked about that. Probably just not I'm a yeller, shit, nigga, shit. You know, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I said I don't care what you. I'm a yeller. That's how I get my point. It's not really yelling, but I'm very passionate. Again, when I talk, you know how I talk, and that's how I get my point across. So I know the other day, shit, my daughter got mad at me because I was yelling at her, and you know, she's like, "You was yelling and blah blah blah." But I asked her a question, she said no, so I got to, you know, raising my voice, not crazy, but god damn it. But just in terms of being loud, and then when it was over, like later on throughout the day, she was like, "You was yelling, you didn't hear what I was saying," which I did, but she was just like brushing her teeth, so she wasn't speaking clearly. But you know, I just wish I would
right.
probably. That's probably one thing I wish I could change about myself. But I'm so passionate when I speak, it comes off as a bad thing to people who
Don't
probably
understand you.
don't understand it or don't like it. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't align with what they like to hear.
But there's a difference. There's a difference from
But
there's
it's
a
not just
difference
my kids though.
between
To me, so on. I don't mean to interrupt you. It's not just the kids, even my wife. So you know, I'm just so passionate the way I talk. Like when I feel I'm right,
right,
you know, I'm right.
right. But there's a there's a difference between understanding how someone communicates and also accepting how they communicate. So, I mean, in your situation, you know, you're speaking on in regards to your daughter and also in regards to your wife. So, obviously, they live with you and they have grown to understand who you are and how you communicate. And
I
it's
can't say that.
also your
I would say
responsibility.
trees growing to understand it, but as far as a kid, it's probably hard for them to understand that
No, yeah,
because
that's where I was going. That's where I was going.
I think I get this from my pops. This is how my pops was. So that's probably why
But
I
do you think
communicate.
that's okay? Just because your pops did it doesn't mean it's
So the
okay.
only reason I'm gonna say so, yes, I think it's okay, but I understand that they don't like it. So then, in terms of them, it's not okay to them. So you
So do
know,
you think there's a more and this is another callback to something we discussed previously on the podcast. Do you think there's a more effective way to communicate with your daughter to where she would be more receptive to what you're saying? So that would ease the line of communication
not
instead of her
necessarily.
saying, "Oh, I know he about to scream on me." So, you know, however she reacts to that, I don't know. That's, you know, that's your daughter. Do you think there's a better way? Or maybe this is another answer to your question. Do you think you can improve in that area to where you can communicate in a way so where she would be more receptive to you, whether you're disciplining her, whether you're trying to teach her something, whatever the case may be? Do you
Is
think
that
there's
is
improvement
there a
that can be
better
made
way?
on your part?
Is there a better way? Yes, that's why I'm saying it. But even when
Okay.
I tell myself that I can't do it because that's just who I am, and it's hard for me. And
But do you think that's
I get
okay
that
though, H? That's the basis of the question
okay
is
to
can
me.
you
But
improve
what
on
you gotta
who you
understand,
are?
it's okay to me, yes, but to other people, it's not though. So that's a bad thing.
Right. But if you feel as though you need to improve, you can't just fall back on that's just who I am.
I try to
You can't
change, but I
fall back
can't.
on that.
I try to, but I can't.
You don't know that, brother. You gotta try.
Did you not just hear me when I said I tried?
I heard you, but what have you done to try?
I'm
What have
still
you
here. I'm hearing you talk. I'm hearing you talk. I just gotta get some to wipe this damn tape. I
we
spoke
got
my
some
damn brother.
comments. Let's see what we got. Oh,
It's
okay. Hold
I'm
on. We
pretty
got a
sure
couple comments. Nobody understands shit. We talk about him behind his. Oh my God. Leave it to Trees. Him yelling is not his major issue. His inability to hear anyone else when he's upset is a bigger problem. He be loud and wrong. It's one thing to be loud, it's another thing to be wrong.
I ain't never wrong, baby.
He didn't say that, I said it, but
Uh-oh.
No, going back to what I asked you, because the way you, I mean, let me be clear about this. I'm not a father. I don't have kids. I can only imagine, I can only place myself in a situation if I had kids and how I would deal with the situation hypothetically. I've had someone tell me I can't speak on the issue because I don't have kids. I wholeheartedly disagree. I'm not going to say the name of that person, but I disagree with that. So I think you can hypothetically place yourself in situations.
You gonna be a pussy and not say the name? Fuck that.
You can call me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll challenge that person. I'll challenge that person to that person's face on this platform when the time comes, and then we can talk about it. But I'm not gonna do it when they can't respond to me right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's fair.
Okay.
So when that person is on this platform, I can challenge that person and then we can talk about it. But I'm not going to say it right now. And then, I'm not going to say the name right now and then they can't respond to it, because I would like to have that conversation because I want to know where they're coming from, because I disagree. I think I can speak on it regardless. I can be hypothetical. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
But yes, you can speak on it. But to what degree can you speak on it?
Right. I can only speak to a certain degree.
But I'm asking you that. So if you go to a scale of 100, how much do you think you can speak on it?
I can't put a percentage on it.
Just give
I can only tell you. I can only tell you our.
But you can't say how you respond though, because there's a lot of things I said I would do before I had kids, until I had kids, which would be different. So that's why I'm asking you.
But that's the case with everything in life, brother. We could sit here and say what we would do in certain situations, and then we would change once that certain situation presented itself. So that applies to everything in life. So it doesn't matter whether it's kids involved or not. We could always be hypothetical and say, oh, I would do this or I wouldn't do that. And then the situation presents itself. And now it's like, oh, damn, I'm actually in this situation and I feel differently about it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying I feel differently about this now that I'm in this situation.
But
there's nothing wrong with that.
But that's why
that's called growth and evolution as a human being.
But that's why the statement be made though.
But that's bullshit. Because you can't put that on me. You can't say, oh, you're not qualified to speak on it. Because at one point in time, you weren't qualified either. You had to be in the situation to be qualified. So the same applies to me. You have to give me that same grace that you gave yourself. Because at one point in time, you didn't have kids. But you sat and said, oh, well, if I had kids in this situation, I would do this, that, and the third. But once you actually get in that situation, it could be the same or it could change depending on how you feel. And it's all circumstantial. It depends on how old the kid is. The situation, like all that shit matters, where there's so many variables involved. So you can't just disqualify somebody. People are allowed to give their opinion. So my opinion on this topic is, I feel like
disqualified.
There should be a way, or I'm gonna put it on you because you're the father. You can find a way to more effectively communicate with her so that she's more receptive to what you're saying. And it doesn't involve you yelling and doing all that, because that's not, obviously it's not helping.
But okay, so let me backdoor that. So what about when I do be the calm, cool, calm dad, and you still ain't receptive to it? So that's the reason why I could go from 1 to 10, because I said it calmly, and then you may understand it calmly. So now I got to go to 10.
And sometimes that's necessary, brother. That's why I said it's all circumstantial. Sometimes you got to boss up. Sometimes you got to, you know, assert yourself as a father.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, again,
So I'm not saying never raise your voice. I'm not saying never, pull that card. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying any progress towards improving the overall communication aspect of you and your daughter's relationship, that can be a long-term positive effect.
So let me elaborate on that. So I think our communication in terms of life is good. It's just when stuff ain't getting, when you doing when stuff is not right.
You ain't gotta go into detail.
No, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, that shit don't bother. Nigga, I go to details. I don't give a fuck. Unfortunately, this podcast is going to have a lot to do with my family, and if it comes to the forefront, I explained to my wife, and she said she was okay with it. The kids, they ain't got no choice at this age. But it just is what it is. So, but yeah, those are the two things that I think those are my two things that I wish, I guess you could say, I changed since you hit the reverse question on me, and that's just what I made in life.
Okay.
Maybe one day it may. Well, the end is the second part of it, what we just talked about. Maybe one day that may change.
Okay.
As of right now,
that's all I got, brother. We at 2:30, man. It's 10 o'clock. So unless you got something, man, I'm ready to go ahead and wrap up.
Oh, you done?
Yeah.
I was just getting started.
Oh, here you go. We can save it for next week, brother.
Oh, that means
we got plenty of episodes left.
Oh, your girl there. That's what it is.
I don't know if she here or not. I don't know if she here.
Oh, she won't be coming in to say, babe, I'm home?
No.
Oh.
She could be in the living room. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm just, like I said, that's all I got for the night. Like I said, whatever. I got some stuff for next week. But unless you got something else, we can go ahead and wrap this up, man. Like I said, we at 2:30.
I'm gonna let you live the night because I was about to blast your motherfucking ass.
We can. Hey, next week.
All you gotta do is say you ready to end it. All you gotta tell me.
I already told you that.
You beating around the bush.
I'm not beating around the bush.
I'm ready to end the show, and I end it.
You the closer. Close the show.
If you don't say that, nigga, I'm about to fire your ass up, nigga.
You the closer. Close out the show.
That ain't telling me you ready to end the show. See, I'm ready to end the shit.
I'm ready to end the shit.
Yeah, that's what
Good night. Sleep tight.
hey, now you going too far. Well, that's tight shit.
Talking to the viewers.
Oh, okay. Well, we do appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. We ain't gonna put no stipulations. Well, I don't know. I gotta talk to my co-host about how we gonna be doing this going forward as far as YouTube and Facebook. I think we just gonna play it by ear. But again, though, if you are subscribed to the channel, the YouTube channel, please, I don't know if you can, but set a reminder on your guys' phones to get that notification like you kind of do on Facebook. Because once we went to Facebook, we got more views and shit. But when we was in YouTube for about 20 minutes, what I'm saying, we only had Rob on. So if you guys can do us that solid, we will greatly appreciate you guys. Again, we trying to, get the content on YouTube only. That's what we both want to do. That's our plans. We understand it's still early. We're going through our growing pains. If you guys don't want to do it right now, I ain't even gonna force your shit. Fuck, we ain't gonna force it. Next season though, we're gonna have some good shit going on. I promise you guys that. You got anything to say before I, go ahead and wrap it up? No.
I'm good, man. Once again, I appreciate everybody tapping in. Whoever tapped in, whether you watch it live, whether you watch it back. I always appreciate the view, man. Feel free to hit me up, hit H up. If you got any feedback, if you got any topics you would like us to discuss, if you want to join the show and chop it up with us, we always open to it, man. Let us know. But I'm thankful and I'm gracious for y'all spending y'all time watching us, listening to us, all that, man. That means a lot, because you could be watching a game, you're watching something on Netflix, you could be doing something else at that time. So I appreciate you tapping in, man. So
Yep.
that's what I
So
got.
with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys next Wednesday, 7:30. We black, so we'll probably be 7:31, 7:32, 7:33, 7:34, 35, either one of those things, man. I'm H. It's my co-host T, man. We see you guys next week. I'm gonna take a shot. Ghost. See y'all, boys.
We out.